Just a few short months ago, I dove headfirst into the world of Resident Evil, and I got completely hooked. Ridiculous, over-the-top set pieces, unnecessary backflips, and corny one-liners.
I'll let myself out.
This franchise is everything I never knew I needed. And after unlocking the platinum trophies for the RE2, 3, and 4 remakes, I figured it was only right to keep this train moving by 100% completing the newest installment to the series. Requiem is the 9th mainline Resident Evil title and the 157th overall, probably. 158 if you count the LG Smart Fridge exclusive Resident Evil The Fridge Chronicles. Not my best work. On the surface, Resident Evil 9's Platinum Trophy doesn't look nearly as brutal as some of the previous entries. You don't have to play through the game 16 times like the RE2 remake. You don't have to beat the game within an absurd time constraint like the RE4 remake, and you don't have to play Resident Evil 6. That's the challenge with that game, simply playing it. What Resident Evil 9 does deliver, however, are some of the scariest moments in the entire series and an absolutely excruciating highest difficulty: insanity. And if there's one thing I know for sure, it's that you guys love watching me scream, whether it be from sheer terror or pure unadulterated rage. And in this video, you're gonna get a lot of both. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's rewind back to where it all started on day one. A blind playthrough on standard difficulty. And yes, I am still doing 7 and 8. I just wanted to do Requiem first because it's new. Just let a white boy cook. Damn. This story opens with an introduction to one of our main protagonists, Grace Ashcroft, an FBI intelligence analyst at the Midwest Field Office. Grace is looking into a strange series of mysterious deaths happening across the country, each of the 4 victims having one thing in common. They were all survivors of the Raccoon City incident back in 1998. And when a 5th victim was found at the now abandoned Wrenwood Hotel, Grace's supervisor asked her to go investigate. But this assignment also had a personal connection to Grace, because the Wrenwood Hotel is the very place just 8 years earlier she witnessed her mother, Alyssa Ashcroft, brutally murdered right in front of her.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Confront that fear head on.
Okay, but can we get a partner? Is there a reason that she has to go by herself?
Investigate that crime scene and report back to me with your findings.
Okay, but I feel like this would be good to do with a team, like a more team type setting. So let's get this straight real quick. We have a 5'7", 110-pound, untrained desk analyst with 0 field training and probably 2 to 3 different anti-anxiety prescriptions, and you're going to send her with no backup to an abandoned hotel to investigate a murder, which also happens to be the same place she watched her mom get pieced not even 8 years ago? Yeah, okay, Nathan. This guy might be the most evil resident of them all. They already trying to hit me with a jump scare, but they don't know that I'm like that, bro. They don't know I'm a veteran. This ain't day one in Raccoon City no more, baby. Oh, I don't know about this shit, bro. Is it too late to go back? Hold on, bro. Hold on. We got an FOV slider or something here, dog. Okay, we got a flashlight. All right. That makes it a little bit, actually, that makes it a little bit worse. I think I'd rather not know. Oh, boy. Hey, bro, I'm calling boss man right here. Say, hey, dude, send someone else down here right quick. Girl, go home. Go home, girl. I'm using a vacation day. Can you stop breathing like that in my ear? Shit, bro. This is horrifying, bro. Maybe we should have played 7 and 8 before this. I mean, I just can't get over this, bro. Like, you're telling me it's not I feel like there's got to be some type of regulations in place at the FBI for situations like this. You know how like job sites have OSHA where it's like safety guidelines that you have to follow in order to protect people? There's no way that one person on their own should be going and doing this. Key is right here, huh? No. Why is her picture right here? Let's talk, room 204.
Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
Dude, I'm so out, bro. I'm gone. I'm already in the whip, sliding that motherfucker, bro. Like, I'm 2 wheels down the street, gone. Gone, out of there. No! You ain't, what are you looking for? You didn't have it on you? Oh my God.
What do I do?
Head to room 204, but we head to the crib. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I think I'm good. What are the odds of that happening? When Grace steps into room 204, she finds pictures of herself and her mother spread out carefully across the bed, triggering a flashback to the night her mom was killed. Alyssa and Grace were staying at the Wrenwood Hotel while in town. Nothing new to them, since Alyssa was a freelance investigative journalist, so they lived rather nomadic. On the night of October 19th, 2018, there was a power outage, followed by the arrival of a hooded assassin. And as they fled for their lives, Alyssa made a stop in the hotel lobby to hide something behind a nearby painting. And then the mother and daughter shared a sweet moment together, not knowing it would be their last.
Grace, please know that you are my hope. Never forget that.
This scene holds a lot of significance in the grand scheme of things and overall plot, but we will get to that later on. The hooded man catches up to them soon after, and the rest speaks for itself. In the present day, Grace makes her way back down into the lobby to retrieve whatever it was her mother hid behind the painting, that being a journal and an MO disc. However, she was not alone.
Sorry, officer.
He's infected.
Something stung me.
Are you okay?
Stung him.
What do I do?
Ew! No way, bro!
Mom, stop! Oh, wait! What are you doing?
No! I'm about to die. Oh, that's the key to upstairs. Hey, can I get my piece?
Get away! Get away from me!
Can I get my piece?
Stay away!
Ew! Why would I not? Oh, she's cooked. Oh, she's cooked. Don't look back. Don't look back. Why aren't you running? Why are you not running? Don't look. 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 No! No! Are you cook. Roll the credits. Unfortunately, Grace's evening was only about to get worse. Hearing music coming from a nearby room, she enters in to find a rather haunting man. He claims that he was the one who planted the fifth body to lure her to the hotel, and that she is the chosen one. Grace tries to run, but he catches her, choking her until she passes out. And then we are met with a slight change of scenery and meet the other main protagonist. Show me my goat, bro. Show me my goat. Elbridge, a few minutes earlier. I think my goat, it might be time.
Talk to me. Is this one like the others?
Same black blotches.
Yeah!
And it's not post-mortem lividity.
No, that's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Oh my God, dude. I'm erect, I think. Sorry, intrusive thoughts.
I have
Yep,
something
I
for
am.
you there, Leon?
Yeah.
He's so old. Division of Security Operations Agent Leon S. Kennedy is investigating the same string of murders as Grace Ashcroft. After discovering the 6th body in Elbridge, his team settled on a person of interest in the case, Victor Gideon, a former Umbrella scientist and T-virus researcher. And when Leon learns of a cop going missing in Renwood near where the 5th body was found, he decides to go check it out. In his blacked out Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT with a 4.0 liter twin turbo V8 producing 650 horsepower, our boy has never been cooler. And the moment he arrives, he uncannily spots his suspect carrying an unconscious Grace. But as he tries to subdue him, Gideon infects surrounding civilians, causing an outbreak and all hell to break loose. Oh my God! I've never felt something so smooth. Oh my, oh dude. Oh wait, my bad. Whoa, they kind of fast, hold on. This is kind of hard to aim, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Equip Requiem, what does that mean? Oh, that's the gun? The gun is called Requiem? Oh my word. Yeah, we didn't save no one there, they're a lost cause.
Leon, have you located Victor?
No, I lost them. Back to square one.
Not necessarily. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. I'll send you the address.
Bro, what are they doing with
Leon?
this story, man? I swear to God.
We're running out of time.
No, they cannot kill him, bro. The gun is called Requiem. That big ass pistol that he has. That is so sick. Deja vu, first trophy, encounter an outbreak in Renwood. The journey begins. Roll the damn intro. Yes! Oh my God, we did it!
Oh my God, this is it. That was it.
Yes!
The greatest to ever do it.
This video is sponsored by Uber Eats. I will use the earnings to pay my therapist. Resident Evil Requiem caused me severe psychological damage. You know, I remember when I first went full-time with YouTube, I thought that no longer having to juggle it with the 9 to 5 would give me a lot more free time. And it's funny because looking back on that now, I have never been more wrong about anything in my life. I just got busier. Between making these videos and spending time with the wife and kids, life is just nonstop, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate. Sometimes it gets so busy, things as simple as preparing food and then eating it can be a hassle. But that is where Uber Eats comes in. With just a few taps of the old finger, you can have your favorite meals from your favorite restaurants delivered to your doorstep, with a ton of ways to save too. No matter what you're craving, Uber Eats tends to frequently have offers and promos going on, with new deals hitting the app every day. And the app is so easy to use. Literally thousands of restaurants to choose from. Ordering is a breeze. You can even pay for the tip through the app, and you can track the order from the time it's picked up to the time that the driver drops it on your doorstep. Or maybe you don't want to eat out and you do want to cook, but you don't have the time to drive across town to the grocery store. Uber Eats also offers same-day grocery delivery. It's one of my personal favorite features of the app. Less time grocery shopping is more time gaming and picking up heavy things. Count me in. Make your next meal completely stress-free. And if you spend $20 or more, you can use my code IamRob15 to get $15 off. Thank you to Uber Eats for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to Resident Evil Requiem. Throughout the history of this franchise, we've seen Resident Evil titles focused primarily on action, we've seen titles focused primarily on horror, and we've seen titles with a mixture of both. Some done very well, and others not so much. But Resident Evil Requiem is the first title in the series where Capcom goes all in on both horror and action simultaneously by offering two playable protagonists with two entirely different styles of gameplay. Leon's sections are pretty much RE4 on peptides. High octane, fast tempo, parry-filled mayhem. And did I mention he drives a blacked out Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT with a 4.0 liter twin turbo V8 producing 650 horsepower? Dudes will look at this and just say, hell yeah. But Grace's gameplay, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. Her segments embrace survival horror at its finest. Slow-paced, anxiety-inducing, puzzle-focused, classic Resident Evil fun. And that fun debuts when Grace wakes up in the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center, hanging upside down while being drained of blood. She manages to free herself from her restraints, only to find the path to the exit blocked by a locked gate. To escape, she needs to find a screwdriver, use it to open a fuse box, and then transport said fuse to the gate to open it. And I'm sure there will be no strings attached, and it's just that easy. The Grace segments are also where ink ribbons come into play, since I was playing on standard classic difficulty, and I unlocked the trophy after my first save. The old-fashioned way. Got another trophy? Use an ink ribbon to save at a typewriter. Let's go, baby. Fuse. Lighter. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why is this a child? Why does it have to be a child's room? Harriet Jones, Shadow Ghost. Have you seen the Shadow Ghost hiding in the dark? I think I'm good on this one. Have you seen the Shadow Ghost staying from the light? Have you seen the Shadow Ghost because she's been watching you? Stay in the light. Who wrote this for children? Got a document. I have moved some items out of the closet. The screwdriver is now in the toolbox in the nurse's station. The sewing kit text is blurred and illegible. Nurse's station. This is the prep room. Oh my God. Ooh. What are you checking bro, Grace, come on now.
He's dead.
Oh, really? What gave it away? Bro got rigor mortis. Checking for a pulse. Oh my God. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my God. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. It's really fast. It's really fast. It's really fast. I got a safe room right here. I got a safe room. It can't come in here. Well, welcome to Resident Evil 9. Get out of the way, 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 get out of the way. Ink ribbon, please, toolbox, toolbox. Toolbox is not gonna be in there. Toolbox is not gonna be in there. Oh, my brother in Christ, please. Screwdriver. Oh, y'all really got quite the tool arsenal in there. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. See ya. Don't you dare jump out in front of me. Yo, where's the place to put the screwdriver again? Ah, dude, I don't know where it is. 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 At times life is wicked and I just can't see the light. I'm not even scared anymore, bro. We're good. We got through it now. I'm coping. Oh, dude, this. Oh, I barely see it. I barely see it. I barely see it. The splendor of the King, clothed in majesty. The lights! The light! There's... I'm getting heat flashes, bro. You can run a little bit faster, Grace. I promise you. You're running about an 8-second 40-yard dash right now. I could walk an 8-second 40-yard dash. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just let me through. Just let me through, please. Oh my God, dude. It's right in my rectum. Got him. Oh, it's so smart. Bro, this is okay. I can't turn on the switches. There's no power. God, dude, I can't take this. I can't take this. This game's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me. Let's go play Assassin's Creed 3. What y'all think? Wukong, Assassin's Creed 3, maybe? What we thinking? What we thinking?
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Oh my goodness. Ow! Okay, we're good. We're back to Leon now. This is for me. We're fine. Bro, he got that shit on for real. These title screens make me feel things. Leon arrives at the care center in search of Victor Gideon. In his blacked out Porsche Cayenne Turbo... Okay, I'll stop, I'm sorry. Surprisingly, he is calmly welcomed inside by one of the nurses.
Welcome. Dr. Gideon has been expecting you.
Funny. I don't remember getting an invitation.
Good one. Bro, is that a 42mm khaki field autochrono Hamilton featuring a wing dial, tactical pusher, sniper scope crown, stainless steel case, and Nivacron balance spring? But unsurprisingly, the calm didn't last. Patients and staff within the care center quickly became infected with a strain of the T-virus, and mass hysteria ensued, leaving Leon to do what he does best: be a badass. Say it. Say a funny thing.
I think I want a second opinion.
Yeah! Did y'all just see what just happened? Oh my God. Fellas, I'm thinking it's peak. I'm thinking it's peak. Oh, you can just straight up melee. What is happening? Oh my God! Oh my goodness, what is... Bro! This is ridiculous. Let me take this real quick. See what we're working with. Yo, YouTube, I already know what the deal is going to be, man. I know this is probably going to get hit. It's fine. It's worth it. The raccoon, hunt us, seek us, find us, break us. Trophy. The hunt begins. You know what it is. Destroy one Mr. Raccoon Memoriam. Well, no surprise there. I figured something of that nature had to be here, you know. As Leon traverses through the care center, our two protagonists finally collide. Witnessing the moment Grace is being dragged into the darkness by the big monster, who we will refer to from now on as the girl, Leon steps in to save the day. There we go.
Hey, over here.
Hey, bro, Leon, we don't have a whole those. He just killed her just like that. Wow. I was expecting that thing to be kind of present for a while. Leon, we didn't have him. We had two bullets left, bro. After Leon and Grace exchange brief introductions, Gideon throws the care center into lockdown, separating them. Leon gives Grace Requiem and tells her to get out, while he confronts Gideon face to face. But he fails. Victor seizes Leon by the throat and notices the black bruising spreading across his neck, clear symptoms of a T-virus infection. As Leon loses consciousness, Victor whispers,
Umbrellas curse.
We then shift the focus back to Grace. Now alone, her overarching objective is simple: escape the care center. But actually executing that objective, not so simple. This is one of the largest segments of the game, very reminiscent of the opening RPD section from the Resident Evil 2 remake. It is the epitome of classic Resident Evil survival horror, navigating creepy, dimly lit hallways, evading zombies that want to eat your face off, and hunting for key items to unlock doors and solve puzzles to move forward. That's what it's all about, baby. In a nutshell, we need to track down 3 of these quartz cubes and place them into the indentations on the exit door, thus unlocking it. Being employed in the world of Resident Evil is gotta be crazy, because imagine working a 12-hour shift and you gotta solve a puzzle just to clock out and go home. I snagged a quick trophy right at the start of this segment when I stumbled upon the first safe room, for simply storing an item in the item box is Grace. Out of sight, out of mind. And then it was time for some good old-fashioned Resident Evil playtime. Escape the care center. Leon really gave her this gun with 1 bullet, said good luck. All right, a large. Do I use my singular bullet on this? Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low. Come on. I swear there better not be another one. All right. Holy, this is not... Okay, we got a shiv. I can squeeze by. I cannot squeeze by. I cannot squeeze by. That's the door. That's the door. That's the door. Go away. Go away.
I hate this place.
Yeah, I do too, Grace. I do too. Whoa, he freaking... Oh, no. Oh, we got a gun. We got a gun. We got a gun. We got a gun. How many bullets do I have? I have 0 bullets. I have 0 bullets. I have 0 bullets. Oh, my word. Bruh. I have 2 bullets, dude. That is freaking... That's just enough to piss me off, actually. I'm hoping one of these doors will lead back outside. All right. All right, man. I feel like I got enough ammo now. Like, I can bump. No? I feel like I can bump? Oh. Maybe not. Oh, there goes that. I'm freaking pressed. I'm shooting the trigger. What the hell? Skill issue, if we're being honest. But we don't admit that. It's the game's fault. Hey, bud. I want you dead, bro. I'm gonna be real. All right. You see how much more peaceful it is when they're all dead, though? You know? I want to go in here one. Oh my God. You know, that's a good point. I might have to kill the chef. The chef might have a key. I have a heal and 10 bullets. Do you think 10 bullets will be enough? Well, 8 bullets maybe. All right. 6 bullets maybe. Maybe I should have saved that 1 bullet for the chef. All right. All right. All right. All right. Jay, Grace is dead. We are... He one-shot. It's okay. We have not saved in quite a while. Where's this bitch at? I'm taking care of it right now. That actually didn't kill him. That's crazy. What is he doing? Ingredients. Dude, I'm about to turn on aim assist. Cheese the door. Cheese the door. Order up. That's a trophy. Defeat the chef in the care center in the main story. I knew that was going to be something. Pantry key. We knew it. The care center is split into 2 separate wings, the east wing and the west wing. After killing the chef and clearing out the zombies in the west, I picked up the first quartz cube along with the east wing keycard. This opens up the east wing for exploration and with it, the opportunity to learn more about the game's mechanics in relation to Grace. And I earned a few trophies in doing so. I started by picking up an item called a hemolytic injector, which you can use for stealth kills that basically blow zombies up. That is so lit. Fatal dose. Defeat a zombie using the hemolytic injector. What a cool feature. Grace's gameplay heavily revolves around blood. Simply put, you can use this item called the blood collector to, you guessed it, collect blood and craft items with it. Ammo, Molotov cocktails, even ink ribbons. To learn crafting recipes, you have to collect blood specimens and analyze them in a laser microscope, something I wasn't too keen on. And if you've ever watched one of my Resident Evil videos before, you can probably guess why. Oh boy, be real careful about what y'all decide to put in that chat box going forward, guys. Gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't know what's happening. No idea. I was just clicking stuff. You can now craft handgun ammo and injectors. Science! Unlock a crafting recipe using analysis. Maybe I'll get the hang of that eventually, but as of right now, I have no idea what I just did. Gonna be honest. That's freaking crazy, bro. And after getting a couple of recipes under my belt, I popped another trophy for crafting my first item. The power of blood, yes. Craft an item using the blood collector. You know, like, from a practical standpoint, though, I don't really know how that makes much sense, how you would take some nuts and bolts and combine it with blood to make bullets. But from a badass perspective, I don't know, I think that's pretty cool. I followed that up with like mother, like daughter for opening a drawer with a lockpick, blood, more blood a little while later for using 300 microsamples of blood, that's a lot of blood, and then deadly duet later on for killing both of the singing zombies in the care center. Remember that one from earlier? I found the other half of this dynamic duo in the top of the east wing, which I approached as stealthily as possible, as to not alert any of the other zombies. Deadly duet, baby! Defeat the 2 singers in the main story. Let's go! Got both of them. Oh! At this point, I felt I had grown pretty accustomed to the creepy ambience of the game. By the time you get to the East Wing, you're a little numb to the horror factor. So I didn't really feel as scared as I did initially. Bat. Ah! I think I'm gonna go back to the other side, actually. Go to the chairman's office and do that law. All right, man. All right, dude. What? It's always... Ah! Hold on, bro. I need you to get off my ass right now. I'm so good on that, dude. All right, guys, been a great stream. So I think we can get in here this way. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. All right. Hey, bro, what you doing out here with all this ass? Damn, that's a lot of movement back there. I need you to chill out, my friend. That is not the way I need to go. Well, that's the way we're going. I'm missing it! Fourth gear with the 6. Any crash outs from chat lately? Not yet, but it looks like we might be on the precipice. Okay, I've got to, hold on. Let me sit up. All the pieces have to be red. I'm gonna ignore that one. That's rage bait. Make the squares into balls. I want you guys to, dude, there's no way that you guys are serious. All pieces have to be red. And when you click one, all the pieces connected to it are changed to the other color and shape. I'm gonna be honest. I think I've got that. God, some of you are so bad at advice. You're not even good at backseating. As much backseating as you guys do, you're not even good at it. It's crazy. It's obviously not that, it's not that simple. I think that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've done it. Oh my God, bro! Get Requiemed, pussy. In her escape endeavors, Grace eventually has a run-in with Victor Gideon. She asks why she was kidnapped, but Gideon insists that she wasn't kidnapped. She was liberated, that his master made her who she is, and through her, something called Elpis could be set free. And in Greek mythology, Elpis is the goddess of hope.
Please know that you are my hope. Never forget that.
We'll get there. Stick with me. Also, I just wanted to take a second to appreciate the voice acting done here by Anthony Byrne, the guy that voices Gideon. Just sensational work. Give him a role as the Joker yesterday.
Grace! Wait! Grace! Grace! Grace!
Grace is able to evade Victor and grab the second quartz cube from his office, as well as a journal highlighting the research of none other than Oswell Spencer, one of the original founders of Umbrella. Interesting. Grace goes on to meet a young girl locked in a cell by the name of Emily. It was immediately clear that Emily was a victim and test subject of the care center, and the cell next to hers was empty with a giant hole in the wall, and she's wearing the same dress the girl was wearing. And I found this creepy ass doll on the floor. Put 2 and 2 together. But Emily could be of use though, because the third and final quartz piece is locked behind a puzzle written entirely in Braille. And young Emily just so happens to be blind. How convenient. What was not convenient, however, was when Emily opened the mechanism and retrieved the cube, the girl returned, fully regenerated from Leon's Requiem shot. The creature snatched up Emily and dragged her down into the basement, leaving Grace with no choice but to give chase. That'd get the job done. Scream on your way down. Descent into darkness. Reach the basement of the care center. The scene then transitions back to Leon, undergoing interrogation by Victor in the attic.
Or we can begin your treatment. A silent treatment, I hope.
My dog. Ugh. What is bro do? Oh, okay.
Are the answers to your disease here? Yeah. You know, I do have a question. When's the last time you brushed your teeth?
Yes, Leon. Good one. Ooh. That ain't shit.
Do you
for my
believe
boy.
in human evolution? I have devoted my life to studying it, while you have devoted your life to failure.
Here we go. Here we go. Yes. 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 Beat his ass, Leon. Beat his ass.
You're a dead man walking.
Oh, no.
Hey, can you hear me?
Leon, I've been trying to reach you.
Sorry, I was a little tied up. Did you get
It's so good. Quality quips here. Mr. President, there is a second big baby. But the thing is, I'm Leon, so I'm so much more confident going into this, you know? Hey, big man. Let me get that real quick. Oh, yes, I'm here. Can I get... All right. Well, there goes that. Oh! No. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Felt that one, huh? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at, big baby? Good dodge. Yeah, let's go. Oh, shit. Where you going? Shit. What the hell? Is he dead? I think I won. I think I beat it. Ow.
Sorry, but I'm not on the menu.
Good one, Leon! Leon on test? Absolutely, bro. He's like, dude, the thing is, he's in his 40s, right? It seems like he's put on some mass, bro. You know? In his late 40s? To put on that amount of muscle mass? I don't know. I mean, I feel like he's got to be running something. Running a little bit of T, and not the T virus. I did a little bit of backtracking through the care center with Leon to open up some cabinets you aren't able to open with Grace, and picked up a couple of trophies for my troubles, starting with one for upgrading a weapon. Tailor-made. Yes, sir. Upgrade a weapon. Another trophy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wait, did you guys hear that? No, it can't be. I think that may be a montage. Oh my word, bro. I'm Leon now, bitch. I am not afraid. Little bit afraid. Chop, chop. Defeat 3 zombies with a hatchet finishing attack. What was that? Oh man, I love this game.
Catch.
Catch. Why is Leon so much cooler now? There we go. There we go. Parry. And then you got to finish them off. There we go. It's a parry party. I see. I'm picking it up. Good shots, good shots, good shot. Bro, what are you doing right now? Ah, oh, baby.
That's my cardio for the week.
That's my cardio for the week. Leon, I would marry you, actually, I think. Leon makes his way into Victor's private office, where it is revealed that his coordinator slash person in the chair he's been speaking with on comms all this time is actually Sherry Birkin. And after breaking into Victor's computer, he confirms what he had long expected. Both himself and Sherry are infected with the T virus, presumably linked to the fact they are both Raccoon City survivors, just like the victims he and Grace were investigating. The condition being dubbed Raccoon City Syndrome. conundrum. While digging deeper through the files, they uncover another document on the computer with much of the info redacted, but referencing something called Elpis, with a picture of Grace. And all of a sudden, Leon's night just got way more complicated. The basement seems to be where they dump all of the failed experiments of the care center. And there, Grace finds Emily locked inside of another cell, which seemed to also act as a lair for the girl. Dolls are scattered everywhere, much like the doll found in the empty cell from earlier. Have you put 2 and 2 together yet? In order to open the cell and free Emily, we need to track down 3 joint plugs to restore the power. Why does it always have to be 3? And why is the power always out?
You can do this.
I'm dead, bro. It's over. It's over. It's over. There's nowhere to go. Oh my God, bro. Where did I put that in? Right here. Hey, that electrocutes you, actually. Rich. So we obviously needed that item. I don't like this. Something's about to jump out. Yeah, you have at that, gang. You have at that. You good. It's fast, it's fast, it's fast, it's fast. Get me in my safe room, get me in my safe room, get me in my safe room. You cannot come in here. She jumps out. She jumps out when you do that. Do not hit those, gang. Now, I don't think that was that bad of an overreaction. I already did this. Bro, like a wide, it's freaking. Gotta grab the furnace one. All right, dude, of course. I tell you what, let me go grab Requiem real quick. But I tell you what, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go save. I'm saving. What this is. Bro, like dead ass, they knew what they was doing, bro. Like they knew what they was doing putting that damn scrap right there. That's so devious, Capcom. And they're getting out now. They're getting out. They're getting out. They're getting out. They're getting out. Nope. 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 We just going. We just going. Keep it. Keep your change. Where am I going? You gotta give me a freaking break. I don't know where I'm going. Maybe it's slight overreaction. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't come in here, huh? Oh yeah. As horrifying as the basement section is, it would be a crime not to take a second to praise the level design. The joint plugs open up different rooms, so you have to use them kind of strategically, placing one to access a new area so you can retrieve the next, as well as any other key items you might need, all while avoiding the girl. And when you reach the last plug, it just gets preposterous. You have a sequence with a literal zombie conveyor you have to navigate through, followed by a segment segment where you fight zombies on a moving conveyor belt that leads to a giant flesh grinder, and then you ride a blood water slide that drops into a pool of blood. You know, when I say it out loud, it just sounds like a standard Carnival Cruise vacation. Once the 3 plugs were secured and placed accordingly, the cells were opened. Grace picked up Emily and made a break for the elevator, barely escaping the girl's clutches. Or so they thought. You still got that thing on you? The little quartz thing? I hope so. Are we in a pickle? We both gonna die. Oh, no. Oh my goodness. Ah! Get up. Oh, she still got it.
Let's play.
Ah! What? Oh my goodness. Oh. I thought that cut her foot off, bro. I thought she had like her foot in the elevator and it cut off her whole foot.
Grace? You okay?
That girl better not turn into one of those, man. That's gonna be so sad.
Here, I kept this safe for you.
Oh, she's so sweet, bro. We did it. Title screen. It's been a long night. Reached the courtyard of the care center. Wow, man. What a freaking experience that was. We are, what, 7 hours deep? This has been a just roller coaster of emotions, and I'm here for it, man. This is spectacular. In the courtyard, Grace spots a chopper guarded by Harry, the helicopter pilot, not to be confused with Mike, the helicopter pilot, gone but never forgot. Harry claims he can fly the 3 of them out of there, but only if Grace grabs the missing helicopter key.
I could fly us all out of here. If you go get it for me. It's in there.
Yeah, sounds about right. Naturally, this ominous, bone-chilling house wasn't as it seemed. It actually doubled as an elevator, one that descends into a secret laboratory. Also, sounds about right. Nothing's happened, bro. I'm not gonna say. If I gotta like run back through the whole thing again, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna say. Moving through the lab, packed with sinister equipment and a lot, and I mean a lot, of blood, Grace eventually finds the helicopter key, as well as more files regarding Oswell Spencer's research, this time highlighting memory transfer through the medium of blood. She then overhears Victor Gideon talking on the phone with someone by the name of Zeno. He explains all tests have come back positive, confirming that Grace was indeed the one they had been searching for, and that Elpis will soon be in their hands.
Of course. But first I must initiate the protocol.
Protocol 10 will commit. I'm sorry.
I've done it. I've done it.
What the hell is wrong with this guy? This protocol Gideon was referring to was, of course, a self-destruct sequence.
The self-destruct protocol has been initiated. All staff will be evacuated.
Yeah, I mean, sounds about right. It's safe to assume this lab had outlived its purpose, and with Grace now in the picture, it's no longer needed. The walls begin to crumble as blood floods in, and Grace has to fight her way out, using a fire extinguisher type device. Show me a little grace here. Pun intended. Go, go, go. Hey, the key's just in the house, by the way. Returning to Harry and Emily with the key, they attempt to get the heli off the ground, as it's quickly swarmed and overwhelmed by zombies. They successfully take off, but it's a short-lived flight, due to the weight of the infected bringing them down, sending the chopper crashing into the ground. And our second favorite helicopter pilot meets the same unfortunate fate as our first favorite helicopter pilot. Oh, what a short-lived role he played. We then seamlessly transition back to Leon, picking up right where we last left him in Victor's office. He sees the heli crash and Grace becoming surrounded by infected. Providing cover fire for her, she makes it into a nearby chapel, and he follows closely behind. Inside, Grace quickly introduces Leon to Emily, who is severely injured.
Can't stay here. That should be the way to the water treatment plant. It's our way out. Let's go.
Let's go.
They just don't give up. Take her.
He's so nonchalant with it. He's just nonchalant type shit. Come on. Come on. I am not afraid, bro. Okay, maybe a little bit. This creature is called a blisterborn. Basically a beefed up, enhanced version of a blister head. Think of it like if a blister head crossbred with a bloater from The Last of Us. Pretty disgusting. This was actually a pretty cool fight though. The idea is to shoot the orange cyst on the blisterborn until they explode, which causes surrounding zombies to transform into blister heads. But I made light work of the whole thing and even popped the trophy mid-fight. Can I borrow this? Throw a weapon drop by an enemy. Oh God, I didn't even know you could do that. Let's go. While Leon keeps the blisters at bay, Grace arrives at the water treatment plant with Emily, who doesn't seem to have much time left before succumbing to her wounds. And if that weren't bad enough, their circumstances were only about to get much worse. Give me Leon. It's a little early for me. Here, Grace intends to take care of the girl once and for all by opening the roof hatch of the plant, exploiting the monster's one true weakness, light. And to do that, Grace needs to restore the power by activating 3 power distribution units. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Giving me more Requiem ammo, bro? What are we about to get into? Gross, bro. We got the big guns. We got a trophy. All right. Stun the girl with Requiem. All right. Oh, I think I just made her mad. We've already used 2 bullets. This is not good. We're gonna run out of that quick. Need a tool. We're gonna run out quick, man. All right, here's the crank. There's 1. There's 2. Just go turn it on. Just go turn it on. Just go turn it on.
Why is this?
No, there is no way. There is no way.
Power has been successfully restored.
God, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Ah!
Come on.
Yeah! 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 Melt. What if you just didn't have a bullet right there, though? Return to Emily. We did it. Well, that was horrifying. With the girl finally out of the picture for good this time, Grace goes back to where she left Emily, but she was too late. The child was already gone. She performs CPR in a desperate effort to bring her back, but it's no use. And just as Grace falls to her knees in despair, Emily begins to move.
Ellie. Hi. It's me. I'm right here. You okay? You okay?
Oh no! No. Oh!
Emily!
What do you mean? Run! Go! Ew.
No!
There he is.
No, that's Emily! It's Emily!
I'm sorry.
Whoa! What?
Please stop, please!
Man, dude. This is sad. This is a pivotal moment in this story for both Leon and Grace. Ever since that night in Raccoon City in 1998, Leon has carried the weight of survivor's guilt, the countless lives lost, the people he watched die, the ones he was unable to save. Now he sees Grace going through that same type of guilt for the first time, blaming herself for Emily's death. The death of a companion wasn't new to Leon, so he tries to resonate with her, saying he gets it, but they have to keep going. However, Grace wasn't having it. Throwing him Requiem, she walks away. Now left alone, Leon falls to his knees and starts coughing up blood, signifying that his Raccoon City syndrome is only getting worse and that his time is running out. Meanwhile, as Grace makes her way to the surface, she is stopped by Victor Gideon. Oh, yep, there it goes.
Elpis is within reach, Grace.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of walked right into that one, literally.
I'd like you to come with me.
Come with you.
Well, you feel lost, but you're not. You're exactly where you need to be.
Who is this?
I've been waiting for you, Grace.
Who are you?
Raccoon City. You're the reason for its destruction, but you're also the key to building a brave new world.
He's the reason for Raccoon City's
You're
destruction.
the final piece. Let us show you your true purpose.
Who is this, bro? Freaking Timu Wesker? A harsh reality, escape the care center. Oh, so that's the end of the care center. Wow, dude, this game, this is, wow. Narratively so far, I haven't played anything close to this in a Resident Evil game. They've truly dug deep into the bag, like freaking prime Jamal Crawford type bag. This Albert Wesker cosplayer is none other than the man they call Zeno, the one who's been working behind the scenes with Gideon to uncover Elpis. Believing Grace is the key to bringing that dream to fruition, they take her back to where it all began, with Leon close behind in pursuit.
I'm gonna find Grace. She definitely has something to do with Elpis.
Yep. Raccoon City, baby. Oh, this is about to be so, I'm so hyped. God, dude, the title screen's too much. Leon arrives in a dilapidated, post-apocalyptic Raccoon City. Stepping out of his Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT with a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 producing 650 horsepower, he sets out for the coordinates Sherry found on Victor's computer, pointing towards the very center of Raccoon City. And this is where Resident Evil Requiem goes from being a Grace game to a Leon game. Much like Grace's big segment in the care center at the start of the story, Raccoon City acts as Leon's big centerpiece section, and it kicks off in the most Resident Evil way possible, with Leon getting ambushed by a big-ass spider. Oh, we fighting now. I know Jetro gotta be freaking out right now, right? Well, I backed myself into a corner here. Ow. What the? God, he just shit on me. Three. Yeah.
Haven't you had enough?
Whoa, I did not even see. Hold on. This is not a good idea, actually. Yes. Yes, 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 yeah. How am I missing that? What is wrong with me? Oh, did I do it? Oh, dude. Nah, it's not over. Second phase. Oh. Let's go.
Oh, it's so hard. Oh, I miss our Raccoon City hospitality.
His quips just hit different now, bro. After all we've been through together, seeing him seasoned and old, the quips just hit different. They used to get on my nerves, but now the thought of no longer having his quips anymore after this game gets me a little emotional. As Leon navigates the ruined city streets, he comes across an abandoned BSAA camp, much to the surprise of both him and Sherry. Sifting through an old computer found there, they learned that the BSAA was also headed to the center of Raccoon City, and simultaneously, Sherry drops a truly shocking discovery.
I dug a little deeper in the Pentagon's database, and I noticed something's missing.
What's that?
There's no record of anyone ordering the missile strike on Raccoon City.
Well, if not them, then who?
The plot thickens. Who really ordered the missile strike on Raccoon City? What's at the center of Raccoon City? And why are all of these different organizations trying to get there? But it only goes deeper. Apparently, the higher-ups at the Pentagon ordered Leon and Sherry to shut down their investigation on Elpis. Turns out, this was thanks to Zeno, who launched some sort of campaign to make the DSO stand down and keep them out of Raccoon City. Just how powerful is this Zeno guy really to have that kind of pull within the US government? Leon finds his path to the center of the city blocked by a large gate, one that is rigged with explosives. It seemed whoever was there before intended on busting their way in, seeing how the wall stretched for miles in either direction and there was no way around it. However, the detonator was missing, meaning Leon had to gather a few parts to rebuild it. Do I really even need to say at this point how many parts there were? This sets the stage for a handful of enemy encounters as Leon searches for the components, battling through decayed zombies rising up from the ground. I got some for y'all. Hold that. Yeah! Oh, I thought I parried. Wow, he just bitched me. Oh, he's a big boy. 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 Alrighty, we might actually be dead. We are very dead. Man! I did not hear him. Gonna be an adjustment period. Oh my god. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Chat, that didn't happen. It's not canon. I should probably. I'm trying to parry! My god! I'm gonna die again. My god, bro! Insanity will be fun. I know that's hurting them knees, bro. You're a little old for that, Leon. Have not bought that yet. Oh, I see one over there. Good shots, good shots, good shots. He's good. This guy's good. Those that clip shall be banned.
Gotta fill this up.
Get us some gas, brother. Burn gas, eat ass. I do not have time for you right now. Where'd he go? Where did bro go? That's devious. Of course.
Let me guess. You must be the town lumberjack.
Yep. That's so unfortunate, bro. I couldn't. Pick it up, 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 pick it up! What? No! What? Ah! That was a disaster! What a horrible sequence of events! Let's go. Give me that bat. Can I have it back? Can I have it back, man? This is insane. Excuse me? I don't think he does. God, man! I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Well, that could have gotten really bad. That could have been disastrous. There we go. That was so sick, dude. That whole part was badass. Good shots. Good shots. Good shot. Good shots, good shots, good shots, good shots. Good shots, good shots, good shot. Good shots, yes! Maybe that was for the best. Yeah, I just feel, again, I just feel it. I have missed every single shot. I might be the worst Resident Evil 9 player in the world. I'm not even lying. One of the best parts of Leon's gameplay is the supply box system they introduced. It's like literally the gunsmith from Call of Duty Warzone, and it really couldn't be more straightforward. You get what is essentially XP by killing enemies, which you can then in turn use at the supply box to buy weapons and upgrades. And of course, that first purchase rewards you with a trophy. Well, first of all, I want to get the body armor. Retail therapy. Purchase an item from the supply box. Let's go. Deanna with a 5. Who are you choosing to fight for survival in the zombie apocalypse with? Joel, Leon, Ada, Ellie, Lev, or Mel? Okay, so Joel, we're gonna not go with Joel, I think, because we saw how that ended for him. Ellie's an interesting one. I don't think I'm going with anybody from The Last of Us, though. I would go Leon. I'd have to go Leon. Leon and Ada are close. Ada would be another good one, but I think I'm gonna go Leon. Joel got clapped by an angry CrossFitter. Come on. The same way they delivered S-tier puzzle-focused level design for Grace, they absolutely hit the mark on the Leon action front as well. The set pieces are next level. Like, you have this one encounter where zombie soldiers are firing freaking mortar strikes at you from the top of buildings while you fight other zombies on the ground. Kind of like the cannon part at the castle in the RE4 remake, except it's actually good. If only I were good. Why is this camera so far back? That's why. Okay. Good shots. Awesome. Dude, like what? No stagger? Nothing? Let me get up here right quick, man. Dude, we gotta really talk about this, man. What's going on with me today? I am quite the shooter slump, am I not? In my defense, he did move immediately. All right, I'm not gonna miss this time, bro. I'm not throwing. It is not on purpose, I promise. Bad day on the sticks for Rob Gerthy down the stretch, man. Thoughts? Leon, you can climb down the ladder, brother. We will not judge you. My favorite section slash set piece, though, is when Leon gets to this crumbling skyscraper that's practically turned over on its side. You have to fight zombies while walking across glass windows that you can actually shoot out from underneath them to make them fall. Again, very good level design. And again, not so good streamer. Oh, boy. All right, man. That is so crazy to me. Are you alive? I finally successfully parried that. Well, just all right. Season Pro. What's that for? Defeat 300 enemies. I'm gonna parry this one more time. Watch this. I'm getting tired, bro. I'm tired, boss. I can't do anything with these guys, apparently. I'm a lost cause. No, bro. I don't know. I don't understand. This is standard difficulty. Why are the parry windows freaking Sekiro? Is he blind firing right now? I swear, bro, he's cover firing. I'm deteriorating. Am I out of my prime, chat? Is that what's going on? What? All right, bro, I know we ain't talking mess about my Call of Duty days. Go back and you can go watch the tape, bro. I was like that.
I thought he was shooting from front of you.
Listen.
Oh.
Struggles aside, I grab the final piece of the detonator at the top of one of the buildings. And once Leon takes an elevator back down to street level, we popped another story trophy. Going down! Reach the ground using the suspended platform. I'm assuming that's the end of all that bit. That was a long ass segment. That felt longer than the care center. And you know what? I'm not mad at it because that was going to be my only critique in the first half of the game is I felt like I didn't get to play as Leon a whole lot, but it looks like that's not going to be the case in this second half. Leon finally blows open the gate, blocking his path, and jumps on a motorcycle he found, courtesy of the BSAA. He hits the Raccoon City freeway in a beeline for the center of the city, until he is interrupted by Victor Gideon, accompanied by dog BOWs known as Garmers. In this entire segment, well, let's just say cinema has never been more absolute.
This day just keeps getting better and better.
This reminds me of Vendetta, the animated movie. Oh, I gotta read that. Oh boy. Come on. Come on!
Pups could use more training.
Yeah. I know I say Uncharted just about every freaking stream. Road rage, what's that for? Stop one of Victor's attacks on the highway. Let's go. Trophy? No, no, no. Ow. Go ass back. Well,
Ken, seriously, I don't give up that easy.
If you go up that building, my life is yours, Leon. No, bro! You sicko! This guy's a freak, bro. No freaking way. You know, that really doesn't make much sense at all, but oh my God! Oh! What a sick ass shot.
I've had enough of you. I know the feeling.
Are we gonna kill him here? I feel like we might kill him here.
Come on.
Because now Zeno's in the picture. You don't need him anymore. Oh my, dude. We gonna play chicken? Yeah, never mind. He's not done. He's got to transform into a big monster. That's a must. It's standard Resident Evil storytelling.
Should have worn a helmet.
Oh, Leon, make love to me. Yeah, he hasn't even transformed yet. Silly me for even thinking he would be done there. Well, that whole segment was a 10 out of 10. Continuing on his journey, Leon soon arrives at the desired coordinates. And what are the odds that the city's center turned out to be a place he knew all too well? This is the tanker from RE2. The truck driver. This is the street, right? Where it all started.
Can't believe it's still standing.
Man, said it a couple times. I know I'm new to this series, but it just doesn't feel like it. How do I feel nostalgia for something that I just started playing like 2 months ago? It seems like just yesterday we went through these gates for the first time. Y'all remember we came through here for the RE2 Platinum? Honk, open this gate and the trophy pop. I mean, I have like chills right now. I have goosebumps. You ready, guys? This is it. Oh, they're gonna hit you with the flashbacks?
It's on you now.
He was a baby. The jingle. Is that a type? The hero returns. Arrive at RPD. Is that a typewriter right here? It's a freaking typewriter, guys. No way. It's the little computer. We saw the footage of Mr. X. The RPD section is like a love letter to Leon S. Kennedy and Resident Evil 2. A trip down memory lane, if you will. Returning here hit like crazy for me, even as a newbie to this series. So I can only imagine what it felt like for those of you that have been fans since the start. Everything is exactly how we left it, only now it's in ruin. Much of the station has collapsed, as you would expect in a post-nuclear zombie apocalypse, making many areas inaccessible. But much of it still stands. The goddess statue, the puzzle mechanisms, the library, and the West Office too, where Marvin and the Force were going to throw young Officer Kennedy a welcome party on his first day, a celebration that never happened. And then of course some other rooms that we don't talk about. Y'all remember that room? The lore in the Rob Cinematic Universe in there. Locker number intensifies. I just gotta type the number of the lockers. No, y'all cannot get mad at me for that because that's stupid as hell. Leon finds that the BSAA had previously set up a headquarters here in the RPD, as well as the old Welcome Leon banner from the party that never happened, left there by Zeno with a note that says, "You can't save anyone," as a way to taunt him. And speaking of Zeno, a nearby surveillance cam reveals that he had just arrived on the other side of the station with Grace. Using the old jack in the library, the same one he used all those years earlier to lower the bookcase, Leon raises the shutter leading into the East Wing and overhears a conversation. Zeno tells Grace that covert military units from every country on Earth come to Raccoon City for one purpose: to find Elpis, the power to upset the military balance of the world, the last virus created by Oswell Spencer, designed to control human consciousness. And the missile strike in 1998 was not to contain the outbreak, it was to hide Elpis. We even get a callback to Resident Evil 6 here, Zeno claiming that the president being assassinated was because he caught wind of all this, and he tried to open an investigation into it. But the revelations don't stop there. Zeno says Grace is the key to retrieving Elpis, and then shows her a picture of Emily. Only it's not Emily, at least not the one Grace knew. It was a clone, one of many manufactured over the years in an attempt to duplicate Grace, create a copy of the key to Elpis. But they were never fully successful. He says that each clone has their own sad story, and that's where the perspective shifts and we are put in the shoes of a clone named Chloe in February of 1990 at the Raccoon City orphanage.
Where did everybody go?
No, man. I swear to God, if fat ass jumps out at me here, I better not get chased by morbid obesity through this orphanage. I can't handle that. An obese Ted Bundy.
But it's past our bedtime. Weren't they just here?
Stay away. Stay away! Get back!
No, man.
Don't come any closer!
It's like a regenerator.
No, get back! Get back!
Bro, defend yourself.
Hey! What are you doing?
Are you joking? They look like the freaking zealots from the castle in RE4. Hide from the children. Why are they giggling and shit though? Ugh. Dude, I got like chills going down my spine. One of them better not pop their head down here. The little snickering is so unnecessary. God, I hate this orphanage. Where do you go? I think this is scripted. Oh, I was supposed to hide under here. We hiding. We is not coming out either. That just scared the bejesus out of me. Ugh. iPad kids, stop it. It's funny right now. I don't like this. Blocked. There's no freaking way, bro, that we're doing key item placements in this scary ass sequence. Can we please? You. Dude, they're gonna freaking. They're gonna jump out. Oh no, 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 no. Dude, don't you dare be in my front.
Oh, hell no.
No, pick him up. Go, go, go. Just pick him up and go. Ah, Jesus. No, 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 no. Just go, just go, just go. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Can I skip? Can I just skip the animation, please? Get me out. 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 Prompt, 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 prompt. Go! Go! Fire truck. Ain't no reason for that, bro. Ain't no reason for any of this. Nice, of course, always. Jump, bro. What do you have? The athleticism of a baby tortoise? We're not pushing those coffins over there, dude. We are not pushing coffins in the secret evil underground laboratory to use as stepping stones. We're not doing it. We are using freaking coffins as stepping stones. Get in the coffin. Get in the coffin. Don't get in the coffin. Hi. Hi. Don't look back. 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 Get up in that. Get up. Get up. Get up there. Give her a kick. How long is this? And now we're in a lab. The creation of these clones and the brutal experimentation performed on them was carried out by Umbrella beneath the Raccoon City orphanage. Shocker. And Grace watches in horror through old security footage as two Umbrella scientists dispose of young Chloe, just as they did with all the others. Zeno goes on to explain they weren't able to recreate Spencer's key, but now they have the original, Grace, the one who can unlock Elpis at some place called Ark. He tells Grace that she was made, not born, not the legitimate daughter of Alyssa Ashcroft. This truth sends Grace into a panic attack of sorts. Her mother's murder, Emily turning into a BOW, all of those girls tortured by Umbrella. She views all of that as her fault. As she faints from the shock of it all, Leon crashes the party, a party that was just getting started.
Grace!
Bro, we got us a Wesker 2.0 right here. Oh my God.
Mr. Kennedy, I had a feeling you'd make an appearance. Sorry, but I don't have time to spare.
Nope. 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 I'm not doing it. I'm not fighting it, bro. I'm not doing this again, bro. I can't do this. I can't do this again, dude. We have been through so much. We cannot fight another tyrant, bro. When do they run out? What's even the point of it all? Is it gonna look the same? It's freaking him, dude.
Have fun.
It's literally just him.
Oh, God. I remember that, too.
I remember that, too. No, dude, we ain't doing the whole chasing me through the RPD thing. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it. I'm tired of being chased. I'm tired of it.
I don't have time to deal with this.
I got something for you, big dog. Ah! I'm dead. Nice. Cool. Holy, yo, YouTube, show mercy. Hey, look. Remember that Mr. Raccoon that was there? They left that in there? The detail. Sorry. What did he just... Hey, dude, can you... All right, well, that kills you, actually. After managing to lose the tyrant, Leon sets his sights on the orphanage, where he suspects to find Zeno and Grace, as well as the entrance to this mysterious ark Zeno was talking about. While en route, he makes a stop at Kendo's gun shop and reflects on one of the most important, impactful moments of his life. In Resident Evil 2, Leon crossed paths with Robert Kendo, the owner of the gun shop, moments before he had to put down his infected daughter, and then Robert went on to take his own life. But Kendo challenged Leon, saying, "You're a cop. You're supposed to know something. How could you let this happen?" I said in the RE2 Platinum video that this scene was incredibly significant because it acted as a catalyst for Leon. It's what ignited his ambitions to take down Umbrella, evil, and corruption. And here we are all these years later, and it comes full circle. Leon finds the remains of Kendo's daughter, as well as a prescription written for her by Umbrella, which angers Leon. He says to himself, "Never again," before stepping back out into the city streets, where he would conveniently get the opportunity to put that anger to good use, because his old friend wasn't quite done with him yet. Hell yeah. Are you serious? All right, let's bomb.
I can save them, but I can stop bastards like you.
Ah! Let's go, baby. Yep, just like old times. Wow, he's literally Mr. X. Whoa. First try, baby. First try, baby. Watch me first try. Y'all sit back and relax and enjoy the show. You ready? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hey. What are you doing? Why did you do that, sir? Well, no parry there. Wow, that's a lot faster than I expected it to be. You good? You good? We good? Turn around. Uh-huh. Get in there, Leon. Get in there, Leon. Get in there, Leon. Get in there. 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 We're saving Requiem. It's not time for Requiem yet. Well, that's it for that. I'm dead. No, I'm good. Wow, that's a little much. Oh no, 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 oh no. Oh, we good. Let's go. No quick scope action right here.
Not yet.
Oh, we hit that. I think it actually showed me mercy there. Oh, I parried. Well, how about that? Oh, it's so fast. Damn. Oh, wow. That freaking landed on me. What the hell? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. 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 For Marvin. I'm a dog, bro. Respect me. Remember that too. Defeat the super tyrant.
I'll stop you as many times.
What did he just say?
As I have to.
I'll stop you as many times as I have to, dude. I adore this game, dude. It's so peak, dude. Can make a grown man cry. Oh, it's the freaking thing. Bet you this is a trophy, isn't it? This is a trophy, isn't it? This looks like a trophy. It looks like it would be a trophy, does it not? Put the head through the hoop. Am I being an idiot right now? Where did it go? All right, perfect angle. Hit the top of the backboard. It's okay. No way! I would spend all day doing this if I have to. There we go. There we go. Perfect angle. It's not a trophy, guys. Leon makes it to the orphanage to discover a huge chasm underneath it. So he starts to descend in search of Ark. Along the way, he runs into a BOW known as Plant 43, not to be confused with Plant 42 in Resident Evil 1. Despite what the streets might say about me, I do, in fact, know ball. Plant 43 is rather annoying though, and this was one of the few areas in the game I could have done without. Damn, bro. Can you let me go and quit stun lock? Nah, I ain't running. Oh, I'm running. Oh my. Can you let me by, please? Lovely area.
Just so you know, I've killed every planet in your hand.
Good one there. But sure enough, behind Plant 43 lied the oh-so-sought-after front door of Ark, complete with the appropriate Umbrella branding, of course. Leon opens it up and steps inside, commencing the start to the grand finale. So begins the Ark. Umbrella's legacy. Find Ark. Let's go. Feels like we're kind of getting towards the final act. It's got to be the final act, really, realistically, because it's a freaking lab. If you're in a lab, the game's almost over. That's the Resident Evil rule of thumb. When he enters the facility, Leon is met with clear signs of the presence of Umbrella, Tricell, and HCF, as well as some conveniently placed surveillance footage. I mean, seriously, why is surveillance footage always so easily accessible in these games? Reviewing the feed, Leon sees Xeno and Grace inside the central refining system called Pandora. But in that same moment, he also notices a squadron of soldiers en route to his location. And what follows is a series of firefights, which is a bit of a rarity in Resident Evil. It isn't often you fight enemies that are alive, functioning human beings that, you know, shoot back at you. Oh my God, bro, I'm freaking dead. What in the hell? So this is like Call of Duty veteran, apparently. All right, I'm dead. Can I reload? All right. But after we mow down the soldiers, we reach what may very well be my favorite moment in this entire story.
Backup is on the way.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself.
Is that? No way.
Leon Kennedy. We finally meet.
Whoa! Is that Hawk? Is that? Oh, dude, this is so sick! What? Dude! I'm like a little kid, bro!
I didn't realize I had such a big fan.
Come on, bro!
I heard you, smartass. Bad for someone at death's door.
Worried about me. How sweet.
Let's just enjoy peak, boys and girls. Oh, you're using guns, huh? What? Oh, he playing dirty. No guns. We get a lock on? Can we get a lock on? Hold on, let me heal. I shouldn't have done that. Come on. No, I'm about to die. Come on, Hulk. I just killed Hulk. I don't even know how to feel about that, dude. I'm sad. I didn't want him to die. Dude, that was so unbelievably peak. If anybody was gonna kill my boy though, it had to be Leon. Oh my dude, that was so good. What in the hell am I playing? RIP Hunk. Many are trying to claim this wasn't actually Hunk, but I find that pretty unlikely. I guess it could have just been a fun little callback by Capcom, and it's possible it wasn't the real Hunk, but I've already seen many creators and videos point out that after you kill him, you can see signs of Raccoon City syndrome on his hand, meaning he was obviously a Raccoon City survivor. To me, that all but confirms this is the real Hunk. Yeah, he would have been about 60 years old here, but I mean, Leon is like 50. It's not that far-fetched. I think some of you just hate fun, or you're just upset that they killed off Hunk and you're in denial, which is understandable, but I feel like him being killed off by Leon is a pretty badass send-off for a very badass character. I think it was appropriate. Anyway, Leon approaches Zeno and Grace in Pandora. Zeno reveals here that it was his organization, a group called the Connections, that sealed Raccoon City to save Elpis for themselves. They were the ones who manipulated the government into dropping the nuke back in 1998, and they killed the president in Resident Evil 6, all to preserve Elpis. Oswell Spencer's supposedly perfected mind control virus. And this is where playing 7 and Village before this game would have helped me a little bit, because from my understanding, the Connections are like a super secret evil organization that play a huge role in Ethan Winter's story. I read up what I could on them for this video, but I can only research so much without spoiling 7 and 8 for myself. So for now, let's just leave it at super secret evil organization. Court of Owls from Batman. Zeno shows Grace a console at the center of Pandora. On its screen read, "What does the creator desire?" The answer to that question is the password required to unlock Elpis. But if the wrong answer is entered, the entire facility will be destroyed, and Elpis with it. Suddenly, Leon makes his presence known, crashing the party once again. And after a little scuffle, he and Grace manage to escape down into the facility's disposal area. However, Leon's Raccoon City syndrome finally catches up with him, progressing into its final stages and causing him to pass out. When he regains consciousness sometime later, Grace notices his condition and asks why he would come here, and ultimately it's because of his own survivor's guilt. He says that he couldn't make a difference then, so he is here now. Leon uses what little strength he has left to get back on his feet, declaring that he's going to destroy Elpis, and Grace insists that she's coming too.
Anything happens to me, you promise you'll end this.
Bro, don't you do it. If they kill him off,
come on.
I can't emotionally. I see it coming from a mile away, dude. Start exploring the lower levels of art. We're in the final stretch, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. The final Grace segment is set into motion when we find the exit to the disposal area blocked by a big crane. Leon gives Grace a boost through a nearby opening so she can find a way to move the machine, while he stays behind, putting us back into the survival horror element for the first time in a while. Emphasis on the horror. Need a key.
System locked.
Of course we do.
Required for reactivation.
It's locked. So we need a key to unlock the key, apparently. That's about the most Resident Evil sentence I've ever said, huh? I ain't had to deal with them for so long, bro. We're joking. They're so horrifying. Yeah, just go. Don't look back. As long as you crouch, they're good. They're not gonna mess with me. I'm so afraid. Ah! Just go. I think we're good. Go up the stairs. Go up the stairs. Get out of the way, bro. Now, if I kill these lickers, I might go back and save. What do you say, guys? Maybe go back and save? Believe it or not, this whole liquor segment with Grace actually wasn't that bad. And in a way, that kind of disappointed me. They just give you so many resources here, on standard difficulty anyway. There's empty bottles everywhere that you can use to craft acid bottles, which kill liquors in one shot. Now, at the time of recording this, I have not done insanity difficulty yet, so I'm sure that won't be the case there. But on the first standard run, it was one of the easier Grace segments in the game. Grace successfully moves the crane and eventually finds herself in a large, strange room, one with a terminal containing a bunch of information on her, along with a slot for an MO disc, just like the one she recovered back at the hotel. She inserts it to find footage of her mother interviewing Oswald Spencer himself, who seems to be regretful almost, claiming that he wants the world to know the truth.
My research opened Pandora's box, unleashing disaster upon the world.
Except Elpis, the goddess of hope? Or so the myth goes.
A blind hope.
What do you mean?
Humans cannot predict when death will come for them. This is why they have hope. I was wrong, and I am plagued by guilt. Happiness cannot be achieved at the expense of others. I think that's enough for today.
Why did you accept my request for an interview? Who is the... Is that one of your subjects?
Of course not. She was alone in the world. I took her in to make amends.
Is she...
Perfectly normal. Just an average child needing a home. She is my hope.
What?
Aren't you beautiful? Would you like to hold her?
Okay. She's adorable. What's her name?
Grace.
Grace. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
I've said my piece. I only hope it serves as a requiem for those who have passed.
Oh, he said the thing. So she was really the adopted daughter of Spencer. The very last thing I expected from this story was an Oswald Spencer redemption arc. The grandfather of Umbrella, the one responsible for all of the events that have transpired through this series, ended up remorseful, plagued by guilt. So plagued by guilt, he took in a young orphan girl as a form of atonement, Grace. So she was not made. She is just a normal girl, the redemption and hope of Oswald Spencer. And when he died, he willed the custody of Grace to Alyssa Ashcroft. Very sweet. I do find this rather conflicting though, I will say, because in Resident Evil 5, Wesker kills Spencer, and before he died, he very much still seemed to be hung up on godhood. He did not seem to be remorseful or somebody who is raising a young orphan girl out of the kindness of his heart. I guess it could have been a front and he was just committed to the bit to not blow his cover, but I don't know. It's obvious that Capcom is leaning hard into the remakes and they're trying to rebuild a lot of the canon through them. So maybe an RE5 remake is on the horizon and they'll smooth this out. Grace doesn't have much time to absorb this information though, because on a nearby security cam, she sees Leon at the door to Pandora, coughing up blood. So she rushes to him, helps him to his feet, and they enter in together. Zeno waiting for them, and he's still got that shit on for real. And it's here where we are met with a decision, an important decision that dictates how the game ends. Destroy Elpis or release Elpis. A classic good ending, bad ending scenario. I personally made the correct decision on my first playthrough, which is triggered by releasing Elpis, but I did go back afterwards to see the bad ending when you choose to destroy. Grace enters the wrong password here, and the platform begins to self-destruct along with Elpis. Grace manages to escape, but Leon hangs back to fight Zeno and gets his shit absolutely rocked. Bad ending is honestly an understatement.
At least I could save you.
No!
Again, bad is an understatement. Thankfully, this ending is not canon, but I do still find it kind of funny because it's obviously a troll by Capcom. It's essentially punishment for players not paying attention to the story. Because if you were paying attention, the obvious decision here is to release Elpis, giving us the real ending. Recalling what her mother said the night she died, and what Spencer said during the interview, one word that has been repeated over and over and over again throughout this entire story: hope. And that is the password. Grace enters it and the machine opens up, revealing vials containing the last virus made by Oswald Spencer. Only it wasn't. Elpis was really, in literal terms, Spencer's atonement, an antiviral capable of curing any and all strains of the T-virus, thus making bioweapons obsolete. The hope of the world, Spencer threw into chaos. Zeno is oblivious to this though, injecting himself with the antiviral without hesitation, thinking it would give him newfound power. Around this time, Victor Gideon pops back in, clearly alive and well. He finds all of this amusing, claiming that he is humbled by his master's genius. With Elpis, all virus-based weapons are useless, and that will throw the world into anarchy. Zeno, on the other hand, doesn't find this as amusing, very upset at the waste of money and resources they poured into all this. Him and Victor get in a dispute, with Victor accusing Zeno of being a cheap imitation. This line is kind of open to interpretation, but I personally feel like it's implying that Zeno is a clone of Albert Wesker. He looks like Wesker, he moves like Wesker. I don't feel like this would have been said if it isn't what the writers were going for. Nonetheless, it doesn't really matter though, because Victor grows a big mutated arm and cuts Zeno's head off. Simultaneously, Grace injects Leon with Elpis, and his T-virus symptoms immediately clear up. Victor, however, had already initiated the self-destruct sequence on the console, and amidst the destruction and chaos, our two heroes are separated. Now fully recovered, Leon finds himself face to face with Victor Gideon for one final climactic battle with his little baby arms.
Time to bury Umbrella's last skeleton.
Ooh, that was hype. I tried to parry, but I didn't. I failed. All right. God, that's so fast. Oh my God, dude, what is happening? I have no heals. We're cooked, actually. I have no heals. RE2 all over again.
I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where is he? What is he doing? 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 This is... What in the... What is this? I'm freaking dead, dude. There is an insane amount of stuff happening on my screen right now. Can I?
And how many more will have to die for that fish?
No! There's one. Here we go. Phase 2. He's gonna fall and then come back up. Yep. And then enters the Bloodborne boss. What? Oh, brother.
Nemesis.
A nemesis, yeah.
No wonder you're so damn relentless.
Unreal. Wow, what a shot. No! Oh, it's literally freaking nemesis. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wow. No. It's over. No! I'm so dead, dude. It's over. Oh. That's no way that's it. There's gonna be another whole nother phase. No way. Ha
This time, you ain't getting back up.
Oh, maybe that is it. That was badass. The way he twirled it like that, bro. As Art crumbles down around him, Leon scrambles for Grace, eventually finding her. But it seems like there's no escape, and the lights around the facility begin to go out one by one. Accepting the situation, Leon sits down next to Grace and says he won't leave her side. And just as it seems like they were doomed, they are hit with bright lights, and groups of armed soldiers begin rappelling down from above. Who is this?
Leon S. Kennedy?
Depends who's asking.
Alpha, you read me, sir? Yeah, they're safe. I got them. Yes, sir. Mr. Kennedy, I have a message from Captain Redfield.
What? Oh, I'm turned.
Be damned.
Their rescuers turn out to be none other than the Hound Wolf Squad. Again, I have not played 7 and 8, and from my understanding, this is Chris Redfield's team he formed from the BSAA. That is all I know, and I will not research any further until I play those games, for the sake of spoilers. From there, the game delivers a surprisingly happy ending, which for some reason, people have been complaining about. This is Resident Evil, bitch. We saved the day in this MFer. Better take your sensitive ass back to The Last of Us. Leon is cured. He has a vial of Elpis on deck waiting for Sherry, and he tells Grace that he never hit any of Emily's vitals, meaning there's a chance she could still be alive. Leon then takes off the glove he had been wearing to hide his Raccoon City syndrome and drops it on the ground. A small but powerful moment symbolizing that this fight had finally been won for now. The news of Ark's destruction and its previous purpose hit the public, and FBI investigations into Spencer and Umbrella were reopened. We then fast forward to some time later. Grace is back at work at the FBI Midwest office, talking on the phone with Leon, and by the sounds of it, both he and Sherry are doing just fine. And we learn that Emily was in fact able to be saved, with Grace now her legal guardian. But as happy of an ending as this was, some things never change.
Grace. Where's that report?
Sorry.
You're dead ass?
Leon, gotta go. Catch up.
Well, you ain't ever talking to me no type of way ever again after that. Fuck you, Nathan. After the credits roll, we get a brief post-credits scene. Back in Raccoon City, we see 2 soldiers standing in the rubble of Ark. The same soldiers Leon fought during the final act. One of the soldiers reports that the remaining BSAA forces have been neutralized and that they are retrieving the objective before they send in the wolves. He reaches down to pick it up, and then we cut to black. There's many theories going around about what this objective is, this, but I think the most likely one is that it's the severed head of Zeno. These soldiers seem to be employed by the connections, and Zeno was just too cool of a bad guy for them to just leave him dead. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out in 6 or 7 years. Open Requiem. Complete the main story by releasing Elpis. Resolute Agent. Complete the main story on at least standard classic difficulty. Rising Agent. Complete the main story on at least standard modern difficulty. And Rookie Agent. Complete the main story on at least casual difficulty. Dude, so immediate thoughts, 9.5 out of 10. I am so high. I'm so high on this. I am so serious when I say this. It's going to be really hard for a game to take Game of the Year from this for me. Like, Wolverine's going to have to be something serious. That might like fall down to a 9. Right now I'm really high on it, but it's not going to fall lower than a 9. That was sensational, bro. So, is Resident Evil Requiem good? Yeah. It's pretty good. First and foremost, I feel like I always have to say this, but I do apologize for the length of this video. They somehow keep getting bigger. But also, if you do really feel some type of way about that, eat my ass. It's been about a week now since I rolled credits for the first time, and as I predicted, my rating did balance out to a 9 out of 10. So let's talk a little bit about why that is. The mostly good and little bit of not so good. First of all, the gameplay itself. I think it is damn near perfect. It's funny because my biggest concern going into this game was that I felt the Grace gameplay and the Leon gameplay would conflict with one another and be a little bit jarring. But ironically, the contrast of the two playstyles is arguably the best part of this game. You get the best of both worlds. Grace's gameplay is classic Resident Evil for a lot of those longtime fans of the series, and Leon is for the more action-oriented types. And personally, I can't speak for Grace's gameplay because I haven't played 7 and 8 yet, but I think as far as action gameplay goes, Resident Evil has never been this good. I genuinely thought they peaked at RE4 Remake in terms of that type of gameplay. I thought that was the pinnacle, but no, they very much topped it here. I thought the dual protagonist approach in general was executed beautifully, and the transitions between them were practically seamless, and both protagonists kicked ass. Leon is Leon, and he will always be loved, but also, he's never been this cool. Maybe it's the age, I don't know. He just reached a whole new level of aura here. He's literally at his best. The contrast in how he handled Mr. X back in 98 versus how he handles the Tyrant in this game, like, he packed his shit up easily. Plus, the John Wick cyberpunk-esque OST he has during combat gives me a massive erection. I also really loved Grace as a character. I found her to be very relatable. Like most protagonists in these games, they're not relatable at all, bro. They'll see the most horrifying thing to ever grace the human eye and just be like, wow, aren't you ugly? Or some corny shit like that. But Grace hears a door creak open and she freaking shits herself. Always breathing heavy and crying. She's literally me if I was in that situation. Also, it would be a genuine crime to not give a shout out to Grace's voice actress, Angela Sant'Albano. I hope I pronounced that right. My apologies if I didn't. All of the voice acting in this game is spectacular, but I think Angela's performance as Grace may be one of the greatest voice acting performances I've heard in a very long time. One of the biggest criticisms I've been seeing is in regards to the game's length. Like, people think it was too short, and I have to disagree there. I may be a newbie to horror games, but I feel like it's easy for horror to overstay its welcome. The longer one of these scary stories go on, the more the intensity and shock factor loses its touch. The stakes feel lower and the mystery becomes less enshrouded, and thus the narrative becomes less and less intriguing. To me, the sweet spot for horror is 8 to 12 hours. In my playthrough of this game, not going off the in-game timer, but real time, was like 12 or 13 hours. That's around the same time it takes to beat Resident Evil 1 for the first time. Unless you're me, because I'm stupid. No, I don't think the issue was the overall length of the game. I think it was more so how that length was managed and divided up area to area. It just wasn't balanced all that well. One segment, like the care center or Leon in Raccoon City, would be like 2 or 3 hours, and then the next would be 10 minutes. It's just a stark contrast that felt very jarring. The game's pacing is probably its biggest flaw, and after settling on it more, it's one of the main culprits in why my score dropped to a 9. Story-wise, this was my favorite of the Resident Evil games I've played so far, as you can probably tell, given the length of this video. I just found the whole thing so intriguing. The underlying themes of hope really did it for me, and the mystery surrounding Grace, the mystery of why Raccoon City was really bombed. I thought it was all really well written. There were so many great moments that literally had me jumping out of my seat, and all of the callbacks to the previous games were tasteful and didn't necessarily come off as nostalgia bait, which can be an issue with stuff like this. The attention to detail was commendable. Like when Leon first rides into Raccoon City, you can see his Jeep from RE2 still sitting at the gas station where he left it. Like, come on, man, you can't fake that type of care. I did have a few issues with the story though, mainly to do with Zeno as a character. This guy was so freaking cool. A literal Wesker 2.0, but he never really got fleshed out. Because of the way the narrative turned out and the direction the narrative went, his role was greatly diminished and felt almost unnecessary to me. With a few changes to the script, he could have not been included at all, and it really wouldn't have changed much. Like, his purpose was to essentially get Grace where the story needed her to go, and that was it. They could have easily written that role for Gideon instead, and things would have turned out the same. It felt like he was just there for aura, and the meat and potatoes of his role left much to be desired. At the very least, I felt like we should have gotten some type of boss fight with him, specifically during the bad ending. It could have still ended in him killing Leon, but he was too cool of an antagonist for us to not get some sort of fight with him, even if it was mostly for cinematic purposes, considering Leon stood no chance against him. I do feel like they're gonna bring him back in future installments though, so maybe we look back on this critique and everything I'm saying doesn't age well, which I hope is the case, because this dude was way too cool to get done like this. Another missed opportunity, in my opinion, was the absence of other Raccoon City survivors. No Ada, no Claire, no Jill, and no Carlos is crazy to me. Given the circumstances, I felt like their attendance in this story, even if they were only brief, really would have emphasized the stakes. I mean, from a technical standpoint, wouldn't it have been likely for them to be infected too? It felt like a big miss to me, and for a game that Capcom really wanted to be a love letter to Raccoon City and this whole series, the inclusion of other beloved characters would have gone a long way. So yeah, everything I just said. That's why it's not a 10 out of 10 for me. Overall though, I adored this game. Despite some nitpicks with the narrative and pacing, I think it is the best Resident Evil game I've played, even more so than Resident Evil 4 Remake. This is my current game of the year for 2026, and it gets an official ROB rating of 9 out of 10.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for.
How in the fuck is this video already 2 hours long? When it comes to Resident Evil 9's Platinum Trophy and overall completion experience, it's actually one of the more mellow grinds among the modern titles. In total, I only needed 3 additional playthroughs to clear out the rest of this trophy list. Not too bad when you compare it to something like the RE2 remake, where you have like 7 or 8 playthroughs. As per usual, I started with a casual difficulty cleanup run. The goal here is to knock out every miscellaneous trophy I missed during the initial playthrough, grab every collectible, including BSAA crates, Mr. Raccoons, safes, and files, and do all of it without using a single healing item for the Never Touch the Stuff trophy. Most of the miscellaneous trophies in this game are earned naturally, but I did have a few I had to go out of my way for in this run. Here it is, internal dispute. Make a zombie attack another zombie in the hospital wards. It's a funny trophy. Got him. Big baby. I feel kind of bad for him. Give me my trophy. Poor Chunk. Grace and Goliath defeat a Chunk as Grace. Chunk. I will never refer to it as Chunk. It is a big baby. Later on, when I reached the Raccoon City section with Leon, I popped bang for your buck for killing 3 zombies with a single Requiem shot, credit where credit is due for reaching 200,000 total credits, and Master Craftsman for crafting every possible item with Leon. And once I found the 3rd and final BSAA container, the trophies really started rolling in. Trophy right here, I believe. This is the last BSAA container. What are we doing, big dog? You know how this ends. All right, well, there's multiple. Okay. Hey, look. Wait. Okay, there we go. Now, trophy time. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Great expectations. Good one, Capcom. Very Leon of you. Open all BSAA containers. First of several collectible trophies down the hatch, baby. Come on. Oh, we got another trophy right here. This is the last raccoon, baby. I never would have found that. Yep, there it is. You little rascal. Come on. Destroy every Mr. Raccoon memoriam. Yes, sir. Those are always fun. Those are always a good time. What we got here? Last 2 seedlings, it should be. Come on, baby. What you doing? That's one. Where's the other one at? Yep, there it is. Not today, buds. Defeat all the Plant 43 seedlings. God, I hate this area so much. It's so annoying.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
What? No. Harry! Yes, sir. Cat got your tongue? Cut off the tongue of a licker using the hatchet. That's hilarious, bro. You can cheese the hell out of that trophy. That is insane, guys. Collect 5,000 microsamples of infected blood with the blood collector. You can literally, if you have one of these transfusion bags, you can literally just leave it in your inventory and make a save and just use it and then immediately load your save and just do that over and over and over again until you pop the trophy. That is actually funny. No safe is safe. There's that one. Open every safe in the main story. I think all we have left in this playthrough is a couple more files, and then we just got to beat the game, complete the no healing run, and that'll be it. All right. Last file here. This is so easy to miss, man, because you walk in this room and you obviously you're going to go to the screen over there, but this is it. Case closed, baby. Read all the files in the main story. Yes, sir. Oh, this isn't too bad, man. I know we got a good bit left, but this first cleanup playthrough, we've gotten a lot done. Eventually, I found myself back at the big decision in the endgame. Still yet to use a healing item, as intended. I opted to destroy Elpis so I could skip the final boss, and once the credits rolled, we got our trophy. It does work. Never touch the stuff. I didn't know if doing the bad ending would still, I didn't know if it would like void the trophy or something because you're skipping the final boss. But Leon was kind of low on health there towards the end because I got impatient like I normally do. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I can just skip the final boss entirely. And you can. Clean up playthrough. Number 1 is down, folks. That cleanup run also earned me a lot of what we call completion points. These have been a staple in the newer Resident Evil games. Essentially a currency you can spend in the bonus content shop. Between this run and my initial playthrough, I had accumulated over 60,000 points. So I spent a chunk of that on all of the concept art and character models, earning me 2 more trophies. There it goes. Curator. You actually have to look through all of them. Okay. That's all concept art. All right, let's buy all the models real quick. BRB. Model Mania. View all models, baby. And that puts us at 46 of 50. So I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to combine the speed run trophy with the blood collector trophy. I'm going to be real. I'm doing insanity legit. So therefore, I'm gonna cheat this one. Doing insanity legit earns me the right, okay? And I am not sorry about it. I still had just enough points left to buy the infinite ammo cheat, which made the next set of challenges, beating the game in under 4 hours and finishing a run without using the blood collector, an absolute walk in the park. Infinite ammo applies to almost every weapon you can get your hands on, excluding the RPG, but including Requiem. So I was essentially able to steamroll through the entire game, one-shotting every single enemy I saw. But you should have done it legitimately. Shut up. If you've been watching this Resident Evil Platinum series we've had going on, you've probably realized by now I really could not care less about speedrun related stuff, so I feel absolutely zero remorse for cheesing this one. I've noticed a lot of the RE community is really into speedruns, which is cool, but that's never been my cup of tea, which is actually a big reason I cheesed the hardest difficulty S-rank stuff in 3 and 4. I like making difficulty related content, but doing it on a timer, yeah, I'm good. But fear not, those of you that watch these videos to see me punch my chair and deep throat controllers out of blood-curdling rage. Your time is nigh. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure we did it. Yes, sir, Leon. We did it, folks. This is it. Ball game. GG's. Wow, that was unbelievably chill. I'm not gonna lie. That was such a... Infinite Ammo made that a joke, bro. Minimalist. There it goes. Main story without Grace using the blood collector. And then Speed Demon. Complete the main story by releasing Elpis within 4 hours. Yeah, Infinite Ammo, you know, it's fun to me. I like doing at least one of these playthroughs whenever I do these platinums, these Resident Evil platinums. I like doing at least one with Infinite Ammo. Even if we don't do it on the hardest difficulty, it's fun, bro. It's what was once terrifying me and causing me existential dread, I can now just run through with an Infinite Ammo hand cannon, you know, and it makes me feel better. Oh my God, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, guys, that is 48 trophies unlocked. There's only one thing left. Insanity difficulty. And I have heard through the grapevine that this is absolutely miserable. Yeah, that's one way to put it. You freaking leave me alone. I didn't get the freaking heal. I didn't get the heal. Oh my God! Insanity difficulty in Resident Evil 9 lives up to its name, with many calling it one of the most punishing modes Capcom has ever concocted. When it comes to these Resident Evil hardest difficulties, it's almost as if they are designed with infinite ammo and bonus weapons in mind. Capcom makes them outrageously difficult to entice you to grind the game a little bit so you can earn completion points to buy things to make it easier. However, they don't make these difficulties so unreasonable to the point that doing them fair and square without infinite ammo and bonus items is impossible. They leave just enough wiggle room to tempt those with masochist tendencies into trying a legitimate run. And after I took the easy way out in RE3 and RE4, it seems that many of you have forgotten who I am. Some of you going as far to say that I am incapable of doing insanity fair and square, and I took that shit personally. And since there's no time limit or S-rank requirements for the trophy in this game, and all you have to do is simply beat insanity with no other strings attached, I figured I would try my hand at it and remind you all that I am a much better gamer than I get credit for. Call it my custody battle Luca arc. Still, going into it, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little anxious, simply because everybody was talking about how bad this difficulty was. And it only took one enemy encounter to figure out why. Hey bro, I'm gonna be completely honest though. I have not had to aim in like 3 playthroughs, dog. Can you chill? Okay. All right. Let me lean up. No, 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 no. All right. Will you back up? Nope, 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 nope. Gosh dang it. Oh. Can I? Yeah, I'm already mad. I'm already mad. I'm already mad. I'm already mad. We're gonna try that one more time. What is this? I know, bro. He dies in 1 shot. Zombies are not tanking Requiem. Can I please pick this bitch up? I swear to... What is... What is that? I'm talking, she grabbed that bitch and just... Here you go. This is so stupid, dude. What the... You even know what you're doing right now, dog? Like, dude, they're doing, it looks like a freaking NBA League Pass halftime show. This shit they're doing with this chainsaw, it's insane. The zombies in Insanity difficulty are absolute tanks. On average, it takes 7 or 8 shots to the head with a handgun to bring one down. On top of that, they are deceivingly quick, and with Leon, you can only take a couple of hits or grabs before dying, at least at the start before you get body armor. Not to mention, the AI in this game is some of the smartest I think I've ever seen. Zombies will literally make coordinated flanks on you. It is unreal. And that's all bad enough as it is, but the grace segments are where Insanity difficulty truly sinks its teeth in. And the 4 hours I spent on the opening care center section was 4 hours more than I would have preferred. All right. You can't come out here! You cannot come out here! That's against the rules! At first, it didn't seem all that bad. I could actually take a hit and not die, which made getting through certain rooms to grab key items not feel impossible, as I could tank a hit and then use the iframes to my advantage. However, it didn't take long to figure out that this was due to a charm I had equipped, the I Spy charm, which increases the likelihood of surviving fatal damage. And once that clicked, everything made a lot more sense. The original plan was to just get through this run without using infinite ammo or bonus weapons. I didn't even really consider the charms at all, until I realized how strong this one was, and how much easier it was going to make the run. Thought y'all said the charm wasn't freaking OP. Y'all did it on purpose, bro. Y'all told me y'all approved of the charm so then you could discredit me when I beat it. No freaking way. Just go, just go, just go. I'm dead. It's over. The charm. Y'all lied! You all lied! The charm is OP! I can bait though. I can bait him. Master baiter, if you will. I feel like I need to take it off. Did I take it off? No way, hell nah. I ain't taking it off. I don't give in to the mob. I'm already doing it without infinite weapons. Bite me. No infinite weapons is enough. Would be impressive if you would have done it without the charm though. Ooh, that's gonna bother me. Y'all are some bitches, bro. I hate you guys, for real. I hate y'all. All right, let's go die. Y'all just want to see me miserable. It's sickening. There's still gonna be, y'all don't understand, bro, and it's gonna keep me up at night. There's still gonna be people commenting on the video about the first 10 minutes of the Grace segment I used the charm. The run wasn't legitimate. You used an OP item. I play with myself to randomizers. So the conditions changed. No infinite ammo, no bonus weapons, and now no charms for Grace. And just like that, getting through the care center went from challenging to damn near impossible. Even at full health, Grace dies in a single grab, with almost no exceptions. Ammo isn't non-existent, but it might as well be because you can use every single bit of it on a single zombie. That's crazy, bro. What the? Nah. So seeing how handgun ammo is almost useless in this game mode, your best chance of survival is to lean on the hemolytic injectors and stealth as much as possible. And you guys know how much I love that. But because of the way the enemies are laid out, it made getting to certain parts of the map a complete nightmare. Just 1 or 2 zombies standing in particular spots can be a huge roadblock. Like these 2 in the east wing, blocking the top of the stairs, for example. Probably an hour of my care center run was spent trying to get past these assholes so I could grab the level 1 security band. Y'all watch a master at work here. Y'all watch a master at work here. All right, well, there's a third guy. Oh my God. All right, all right, all right, all right. Y'all watch a master at work here. Don't get it twisted. Hey, now we're cooked. We are low-key, if Mr. Mosby doesn't enter the party right there unexpected with no invite, we get through that. Not ideal, not ideal, not ideal. That's so like, we're dead.
Well, this will be fun, man. This will be a lot of fun getting through this.
Just restart? No. What are we restarting for? Enlighten me. Like, be serious. What are we restarting for? What am I going to accomplish restarting? What have we done? We've saved twice and used the Requiem shot. There's nothing to restart for. This is freaking insanity. Freaking go away, man. Whoa! 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 Let's just get it. Oh my God, dude. Hold on, hold on. All right. I was hoping maybe that would help me out. We're so cooked, dude. This is not the spot. This is not the spot we want to be. This is nah. They gotta be dead, bro. We're just stuck in here now. I mean, I don't know, man. I can't get a stun, nothing. I was gonna say maybe I could just like immediately get by them or something. I think I need to try to get back downstairs. I need to bait them here. Get back. That's... That's so freaking, you know, dude, no. Y'all see how he just changed directions right there? Like, I didn't know Kyrie Irving got bit and turned into a freaking zombie, dude. That shit is insane. Guys, I swear to God, you guys saying restart. I have barely shot my gun yet. The last save was before I even got a pistol. The only bullets I have used was to get up here. I've used 1 or 2 heals. Restarting is not going to work. It's got to be rage bait, bro. The restart, y'all are not serious right now. That is the dumbest shit. We haven't used anything yet. I just got the pistol. I shot my gun like 6 times. Oh God, it's rage bait, bro. It's got to be. Bad rage bait at that. And it's working. It can't be bad rage bait because that shit's working. By the time I reached the end of the care center, I had racked up a grand total of 32 deaths. Everyone earned in its own way. Zombies simply being quicker than I anticipated. What is this bitch doing, bro? What is this? Like, dude, no! Zombies pulling out moves I didn't even know they had in their arsenal. And of course, the classic, most common reason, user errors and or skill issues. I'm dead. I'm dead. I thought I would have freaking time. I'm gonna freaking... Maybe we shouldn't do that anymore. Guys, I think Chair might be in its final years. I forgot you were here, dude. You asshole, man. You are the worst. All right, bro. All right, bro. Calm down. This is not the route that you take. Get me out. That's so stupid that causes damage, bro. That is so crazy to me. Go, Jill. She got caught. Run! Run! And the fact that Capcom went through the trouble to change certain parts of Insanity difficulty made it all the worse. They shuffled around key item locations, added new elements to certain segments, and placed zombies in different spots than the lower difficulties. Did get the pantry key, so that's good. The chef is still alive though, is he not? I hate this game, bro. Shoot the legs? Okay, let's do that real quick. That changes everything. 2 shots to his legs. Let's do it. We win these now. Oh, wait. No, that actually worked. Hold on. Wait, my bad, guys. I was being kind of an asshole. Y'all cooking a little bit. My bad, my bad. Y'all right. Y'all right. It's not my fault I have trust issues, guys. You guys have been rage baiting me the entire freaking day. Really, dude? Why are you even here, though? Oh my god, I dodged that. I am so goated on the stick. Freaking asshole, dude. Yeah, right, brother. Yeah, right. Eat a freaking... This is an unbearable difficulty, man. I'm about to start projecting. I'm about to start projecting. I'm about to start blaming Capcom. Forewarning. All that to freaking juke for nothing, dude. For nothing. Got one off. All right, dude. All right, dude. He comes back up? No freaking way. That's so freaking stupid. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. That is such bull. No. The last order of business in the care center is this little holdout section you have to do while Emily solves the Braille puzzle. I was very worried about this because you have to kill 4 zombies here, and at 8 bullets a pop on average, I didn't really have the ammo for it. But I utilized the 1 hemolytic injector I had on me and played this little window in the room, basically taking a shot or 2, jumping through the window to get some iframes, and then taking shots at the zombies as they jump through the window to chase. I just spammed that over and over again. I did end up running out of ammo, as expected, but finished off the last one with a knife, barely scraping by. But then that was a wrap on one of the roughest segments of the run. And then it was back to Leon in the attic where we fight Big Baby. And this fight acted as a good indicator for just how stupid and tanky the bosses were about to be on Insanity. Reload. Dang it, bro. He is... That's freaking horrible. Oh my god! Dead. I'm dead. No! This difficulty's stupid! Yeah. Tough day at the office. And somehow, it was about to get a hell of a lot worse. Much like the care center, the basement was no episode of Bridgerton either. Definitely no diamonds of the season to be found here. Go! Basement brought much of the same adversity we knew all too well at this point. Only now you had to worry about the girl chasing you around. Such a fun experience this is. There's not nearly as many zombies to deal with here, but just like the care center, the placement of the zombies was oftentimes wildly inconvenient, making getting to the areas you need to go and grabbing the items you need to move forward frustrating. That's a word you could use. Oh, so they're coming to join the party now, huh? You freaking... All right, dude, this is freaking awful. I'm about to... But it wasn't just the inconveniently placed zombies that made the basement, in my opinion, the worst part of the entire run. It was one encounter in particular that had that honor. If you remember, I briefly brushed over a section during the main story bit of this video where you fight zombies on a moving conveyor belt that leads into a giant flesh grinder. On standard difficulty, this is a fun, chaotic set piece that I quite enjoyed. On insanity difficulty, though, it was about as enjoyable as searing my nutsack in a cast iron skillet. Going into the conveyor, I had 46 deaths. And coming out, I had, well, a lot more. I kid you not, I don't think I have ever been closer to quitting a challenge run as I was here. The run literally almost died here. Infinite ammo, Green Goblin mask meme, Red Dead 2 house building song intensifies, no bullshit. This fight felt Blue Point brutal difficulty coded. RIP Blue Point, but you get the picture. And look, I know I tend to exaggerate difficulty a lot of the time, and then later on in hindsight, I backpedal a little bit and I'm like, oh, that wasn't so bad. But no, not this time. This was bad. In fact, I can confidently say that this section, in terms of difficulty, is the single worst section I have ever played in a Resident Evil game. And it turned out, a lot of that struggle came down to the fact that I only had the worst pistol for Grace, and I left the good pistol back at the care center. Apparently, that was a very detrimental mistake, and I was about to learn that the hard way. Stagger and push, yeah, because it takes 4... I swear to God, y'all piss me off, bro. It only takes 5 shots to stagger them. They're already at my rectum by the time they're staggered. 3. So okay, so let's talk about this for a second. So do you understand where I'm coming from? You get it, right? 2 to 3 headshots should stun. Okay. So did you just watch that, right? We all saw the same thing, right? Okay, just making sure. Well, I don't have the better pistol, guys, so it is what it is. Yes, guys, it would be easier with the pistol. I don't understand why it won't skip. I'm pressing options. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, you're all like, oh, don't have the good pistol. What in the fiddly freak am I supposed to do with that information? You all spamming in the chat because you don't have the good pistol. What do we know about that? What do we do? What is that gonna do for me in this current situation? Not having the better pistol. We're not in a position to get the better pistol. So why are you telling me that? Like, what are we doing? Jump in the time travel machine, Rob, and go get the other pistol. That's freaking insane. It's insane. I'm not resetting. I swear to God, I will go and buy a bonus pistol to get through this segment before I restart this. Do you guys understand me? So just go ahead. If you're typing that in the chat right now, your soft lock, go ahead and delete it, because there is not a scenario in all of the multiverse, all the Earths, Earth 616, Earth 1, Earth 0, Earth anything, where Rob says, oh, man, we're soft locked. Let's go back to the beginning. I swear to God, I will go down to the interstate right now in my city with a coffee cup asking for money before I press quit game and click new game at the main menu, insanity, before I started. There was nothing that would get me to do that. Nothing. Voicebox Entertainment, thank you for the 101. Rob, did you consider getting the better pistol? Wes Act with the 5, get the better pistol. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the kind words and the encouragement and the great tips. I hate this game.
Processing. Shit, no! No, no!
Woo, good, good, good. Good, good, good. cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna... Actually going to... I'm just bad. I'm just bad. I'm just a bad player, man. I'm just a bad... Why am I shooting the legs? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Half the chat says shoot their head. Half the chat shoot the legs. Half the chat is, oh, count all the restarts as deaths. The other half is, oh, restart the game entirely. And then some of them are like, oh, you should go back and get the other pistol. I'm gonna cry. I don't even want to talk anymore, bro. That's how bad it is. I don't even want to commentate. I don't have anything funny to say, guys. There's nothing funny about what's happening right now. There's nothing to giggle about. Why are you there? Why are you out running? I'm just bad. That's all it boils down to. I'm just bad. I mean, maybe I do go first person. I don't think that's gonna change anything for me. It's not gonna make me good at the game.
What the f are you looking for? There's no pot of gold down there. Are you adjusting the seat, really? That's been your f***ing problem the whole time, the seat height. So now you have it, right?
Gotta find a way to the beach.
Processing is almost complete.
That was the first time we've heard that. That was the light, guys. We were in the darkness. We were dead. We were in the ground, but just a little glimmer of hope there. Just a little shimmer. That breathed the life into me, chat.
Processing. Shit, no! No, no!
Yeah, boy. Wow, that was freaking crazy. What? I know y'all saw that. Robbed. I should cheat. You know what? I should cheat. That is actually an excuse for me to cheat right now. They cheated me. That is how you get them back. That is how you get yours on Capcom. Capcom just cheated me. Maybe Tristan Thompson was on to something, dude. Cheating. I mean, sometimes there's a time and place for it.
Processing is almost complete.
No. No. You're not reloading! Silence, thank you for the 2, man. All right, bro, that was it. Why does it take so long? Why are you on my dick?
Processing is almost complete. Processing complete.
It stopped. Finally stopped.
Let's be real careful here. Let's be real freaking careful here. Last bullet. Oh my God, we almost just sold again. Y'all see that right there? Those real shakes, bro. Coming out of blood processor with an extra 60 deaths, I was overwhelmed by a mix of emotions. A little bit of crippling anxiety, a little bit of a sense of relief, but also the overall theme of this game. Hope. I felt that if I could get through blood processor, I could get through anything Insanity difficulty had in store for me. And it had a lot in store for me. Crazy, huh? That's crazy work. The 3 in the middle? Only so many it could be. The other middle. What are y'all saying to me right now, bro? It's a triangle, guys. Oh my God, bro. What are we? Oh, there we go. That middle. Why didn't you guys just say that? Am I like having a freaking aneurysm? I put the third quartz cube in the door to the courtyard and then sprinted through the Blood Lab fire extinguisher segment, surprisingly without any deaths. The Blisterborn fight in the church with Leon was also much easier than I expected it to be, beating that on just my second attempt. Woo! Yeah! 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 Insert Kurt Angle meme. But then the water treatment plant with the girl slowed down the progress just a tad, mostly because a single shot with Requiem does not stun the girl on Insanity. It's typically a minimum of 2, so that led to a slight increase to the death counter. Wait, where is she? On everything I love, I cannot. I missed him. No, hey bro, that one doesn't count. That's not canon. Fortunately though, I had just enough Requiem ammo to get some stuns off on the girl, open the hatch, and move forward into the second half of the game. Leon's sections are naturally much easier than Grace's, for the most part, simply due to the upgrade system and the body armor you can get for him. He's also obviously faster and can take more than a single hit, and that leaves much more room for error, so that's nice. What isn't nice in the Leon sections though is the freaking boss fights. We kind of got a small taste of this in the chunk fight earlier, but these bosses are freaking tanks. It takes an unfathomable amount of damage to beat one, and you can easily put yourself in a hopeless position, borderline soft lock yourself, if you go into one of these bosses without adequate resources, which unfortunately was very much the case when I got to the spider boss in Raccoon City. No. I was expecting it to... Nice. Get! Very fair. Very fun and very fair. Get off! He just doesn't get out. The animation is so obnoxiously slow. It's like I'm playing Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Where are you?
That's so AIDS, bro. Literal AIDS is what I'm playing. I'm literally, what is this? What is the delays that this stupid ass spider does? It's just so, it is so fast. You can't even gauge how to time a fucking grenade. It is so fast. All right, man. Freaking ass, dude. F this game. F this stupid game. I'm so over it, dude. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. I hate this shit. I hate this stupid ass difficulty. All right, dude. You. Sorry, excuse my language. Wish I could freaking... I wish I could walk. I might tap, bro. I might actually give up. I'm not even kidding. I'm about to send this controller through the fucking wall. I wish I could have some time to fucking think, dude. Can I see? Oh my God. I about just made a really costly decision. Nice, I love that. I'm so good at video games. Oh my God, I'm gonna I don't think I've ever seen anybody shut, like, dude, I wanna know, like, I don't think I've ever seen people in real life be as slow at changing directions as Grace Ashcroft and Leon Kennedy. I swear to God. Like, for somebody that is as athletic as Leon, I could go find a 500-pound offensive left tackle out of Idaho that eats nothing but freaking biscuits and gravy and Pop-Tarts for every single day, that is 48% body fat. And I swear to God, he can change directions faster than Leon Kennedy. He has a faster shuttle time than Leon Kennedy. I swear to God. Like, my grandmother is 91 years old. When she goes down the driveway to get something out of the fucking mailbox, she can turn around and walk back up to the house faster than Leon Kennedy can. I died probably a dozen or so times to this spider, and I'm going to be completely honest, I still have no idea how I beat it. I was actually beginning to think that I was soft locked because I had no Requiem ammo and minimal shotgun ammo. So I relied heavily on the sniper, and I just didn't think it was going to be enough. At one point, I even considered turning on infinite ammo to reload my Requiem and then turning it back off. But then randomly, I just beat it. Lurkins, I appreciate your encouragement, but I'm fairly certain. What? Bro. Dude, I was literally about to say, I saw Lurkins said something in chat and said, this is the one, I can feel it. And I was about to say, Lurkins, I appreciate the encouragement, but I'm fairly certain that's not the case. And then random shot killed it. Well, let me just say, that was awful. That was a very uncomfortable fight. The rest of the Raccoon City streets didn't give me as much trouble as I thought they would. You're able to run past a lot of the encounters here, so that combined with a little bit of scum saving makes grabbing the 3 parts of the detonator overall a fairly chill experience. Real gamers never speak ill of the scum save, but even still, it wouldn't be a proper installment to the ROB cinematic universe without some hiccups along the way. Oh, they have guns now? We got machine gun enemies now? All right. Well, we have to fight. That's so freaking gross, man. Actually, it's like I'm playing a freaking randomizer or something. That's what this shit feels like. That's gotta be it with guns. I think there's only 2. I'm so broken, bro. Eat my freaking fuck, dude. I miss who I was before insanity difficulty. We might need to call it a day, bro. What am I doing? We're not even going to talk about that the entirety of that attempt didn't happen as far as I'm concerned. Dude, why is she not even getting stunned? Well, we're in it now. We're in a freaking... I hate this game. That's crazy. I'm that bad. No freaking... Hey, bro, I don't want to see that anywhere. Bam, out of bio. See, it just doesn't work. It's not the same. The next big roadblock, however, was the Tyrant boss fight. Now, I did learn a lot of valuable lessons after the travesty that was the spider boss that I brought with me into the Tyrant. Main one being, be prepared. You dumbass. Running past most of the enemies in the city streets allowed me to keep a lot of my ammo, including several Requiem bullets. I was also able to level my Requiem's power all the way up and buy level 3 armor. So I realistically could not have been more ready for Tyrant. But even as prepared as I was, he still beat my ass a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. There's so much delay there, man, damn. All right, well, that's that. Oh, that's so unfortunate. The basic strategy here is to save your Requiem ammo for when Tyrant gets on top of one of these cars, and then you just stagger him off of it. That, paired with well-timed parries, is the key to getting through this fight. And after 4 or 5 deaths or so, I picked up on it pretty quickly. I'm gonna parry it. I'm gonna parry it. Show them who you are.
Parry it!
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've arrived. I have come. Yeah! I don't know, man. I've parried that successfully the entire fight, and now all of a sudden I missed that one. Is that scripted? I believe it's scripted. This part's scripted, confirmed. You, man, that's so stupid. So satisfying, dude. I think this actually works. Crouching behind a car, I think this actually works. It does, dude. It's scripted, bro. It's scripted. I swear to God, it's scripted. I'm not trolling. It's the same parry timing every time. Capcom, you can't fool me. It's scripted, bro. I did the same thing. Okay, all right, that's not undodgeable. That's not undodgeable. What in the world are you doing? Quit going that direction. That's so freaking crazy, man. Yeah! Yeah! What? Come on! Yeah! As we approach the end to another installment to the RCU, I just wanted to take a second to show a little bit of gratitude. The Resident Evil videos and the streams have been absolutely insane. We've been hovering around 2,000 viewers between YouTube and Twitch and pretty much every stream. But during the Resident Evil 5 stream, we peaked at over 5,000 between YouTube and Twitch. And that's just insane to me. For really big mega streamers, that might not be a lot to them. But for me, especially playing stuff that's freaking old and not trending, That's incredible. And after the last Insanity stream, we crossed over 1,500 subs and members in the ROBMOB between YouTube and Twitch. And you guys have just been so good to me, man. I feel like it's worth taking the time to just say thank you and how much I appreciate y'all. But yeah, if you want to join in on the party and, you know, rage bait me a little bit, they love doing that. Be sure to go follow the Twitch, man. And I stream here on YouTube as well. Now, let's get this platinum. Plant 43 was rather annoying, but that was to be expected. I died once or twice here, but once I figured out you literally just have to walk back and forth to dodge its attacks, I beat it pretty easily. I was fully expecting Ark to be a show because chat was claiming it was the worst part of the game, and they definitely weren't entirely wrong. The connection soldiers were much faster, tankier, and all around smarter, making them a wee bit more annoying to deal with than in standard difficulty. Freaking crouch peeking like it's... Will you stop? Why are you so intelligent? But at the end of the day, though, you only have a couple of encounters with these guys. And in one of them, you can literally just use a liquor to kill them all. So, I mean, it wasn't all bad. But after those fights came the moment I had been dreading for the entirety of the run, the hunk fight. Chat had been hyping this one up all stream. Some saying it was the hardest boss they've ever fought. Others claiming they spent multiple days fighting him, warning me that I was in for a world of hell. So when the time finally came, I strapped myself in because we were in for a long, painful... Are y'all for real? Are y'all for real? We're joking, right? Yeah. I beat him on my third attempt. I don't ever want to hear the opinions of you guys ever again when it comes to the difficulty of a boss ever again. Y'all are joking. That was a joke. That was the same as the standard run. Okay, so I'm gonna say this right now with the totality of my chest. I don't care how many sniper shots I miss for the rest of this playthrough. I don't ever want to see a single one of you question ever again whether or not I am good at this game. Ever again. You don't have the right to call me bad at this game ever again if it took you more than 3 attempts to do that fight. I'm gonna flex on that forever, man. After that came the Grace liquor section, which also caught me a little bit off guard. I thought that this would be a lot tougher on Insanity and assumed one-shotting every liquor with acid bottles probably wouldn't be possible, but it absolutely was. Aside from the liquors being a little bit more aware, this section played almost identically to how it played on Standard Classic. By this point, I had also racked up quite the ink ribbon stash, so I had the benefit of being able to scum save a good bit here, making Grace versus Liquors mostly a breeze. Keyword, mostly.
What's up with it, motherfucker?
That scared the... And then he died? I got something for your ass. That's so stupid! The prop's right there! They just couldn't let me get out scot-free, huh? They had to give me a little something to take home with me. I don't think I ever went over this section in the initial playthrough, but after the Grace bit in the lab, there's a quick cut back to Leon having his own turn fighting the Liquors. I liked this segment on standard difficulty, although it does have this annoying feature where Leon has these little Arthur Morgan-like bouts of sickness where the T-virus starts taking over, making it really hard to fight. It wasn't a big deal on standard, but on Insanity, I was not a fan. Oh, I did. Oh, I did. No, I did. If I die here, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna be so annoyed. Let me out.
Not done yet.
Yeah. Not a fan. But once I made it past the liquors, it was on to the big decision. Now, I could have very well taken the easy way out here and opted to destroy Elpis so I could skip the final boss. The trophy would have popped regardless. But I did not come all this way and overcome all this adversity in damn near the most challenging way possible to sell myself short. So I released Elpis and stepped into the Victor Gideon boss fight one last time. And honestly, I was in a terrible spot at the start of this fight. The liquor section sucked me dry. Big pause. So I went in without a single healing item in my inventory, and that made the first phase pretty gnarly.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Did he dodge? Bitch. Bitch. Yeah!
I'll make sure that fucked up vision dies.
Can't do it, man. You cannot. You have no freaking time to do that. Run! Run! Worth a try, man. Worth a try. But by dialing in on the parry timing and picking up some heals around the arena, I got through the first phase after a handful of attempts, leaving Victor's Nemesis form as the final obstacle between me and the Resident Evil Requiem Platinum Trophy. Here we go, time, baby. That's all it is. That's all there is to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Lightweight, baby. Hey! All right, so you can't just parry. You can't abuse parry. Had to parry there. That one you have to come inside for. Just pause. Huge pause. Wow. How? I want somebody. No. We're not going to start talking about Alabama aim on that because it just didn't register. Am I not shooting the gun right? I thought my impression in all my years of playing video games is that where you put the crosshair is where the bullet goes, right? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We did it. We did. We did. Yes. Yes. Let's go. For all the doubters, all the naysayers that said that I would not beat it legitimately, where are thou now? Where are you? Where you at? Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Come outside. Come outside. Complete the main story on insanity difficulty. Come outside. Don't run. Don't run now. Before we pop this platinum real quick, hold on. YouTube.com/@IamRobTV. Rob, I usually trust you on these things, Sir Penguin said, but you're not gonna get through insanity doing it fair and square. It's actual nightmare fuel. I just wanted to point that out, okay? Platinum, baby. Requiem! Don't doubt it. Don't doubt me. Don't think that I ever cheat on things or cheese things because I just don't have faith in my abilities. 99% of the time, it's just because I don't feel like it. But if I do feel like it, I can get it done. All right. A lot of time we run from adversity, but when we do take adversity, we beat it every time. Rob Gerthy, 2026. Oh my God, it's finally over. That was 3 days of pure living hell, if we're being honest. It really was. That was a brutal, brutal difficulty. No pun intended. We banned that word from this stream. If you know, you know. Hashtag Blue Point, RIP. Game of the year still for me. I still love this game. Don't get it twisted. I know that was miserable, that entire insanity run. Don't get it twisted though. This is my game of the year. This is an incredible game. This is a very satisfying platinum to get as well. I'm glad that I didn't cheese that one. I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very rewarding because we've cheated. We cheated the last couple. We cheated on RE3 and RE4. I almost forgot why we do things the hard way sometimes because that feeling at the end of it, dude, it's There ain't nothing quite like it. You used charms at the start though, so like, was it really legit? Stop! If you enjoyed that video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're brand new. On the road to 500,000 subscribers. At 500K, we are platinuming Dark Souls 3. Y'all know how it is. We spin the wheel every 100,000 subscribers. We do a Dark Souls game, I should say. It's gonna be cinema. Be sure to hit that sub button. I appreciate all the love on the Resident Evil series, all these Resident Evil Platinum videos we've been doing. You guys have been absolutely incredible. It means the world to me. If you want to catch them live, we do all these playthroughs live. Be sure to go follow my Twitch, and you can sub to my second channel, I Am Rob Plays, where we upload a little more frequently there, more episode playthrough style stuff. So go check that out if you're interested. Follow the Instagram, follow my Twitter, and if you haven't seen this video yet, the Resident Evil 4 Platinum video, you are missing out on cinema. Go watch it now. That's one of the smoothest outros we've ever done, by the way, all one take.